has begun.
Welcome to the jungle.
Casualty
I watch
count.
you play. Welcome to the
Here they
jungle.
17
We got
fucking
fun
FPS,
games.
brother.
I normally run at 120. I wonder what I'd run at on this. With the, because classic mode
like
already
the greedy jungles challenge is also a benchmark for Mud and Blood. See if your rig can run it.
Oh yeah, this is like a great stress test.
It's a benchmark for your rig, and it's a benchmark for your tactical book.
Bro, I'm right at 70 FPS right now. Oh my god.
I hate to say this, but the Ardennes corrupted me. I got too used to just being able to run through tree lines with light riflemen and melt
Just
people.
blast shit
Who's
up.
shooting me, bro? Die.
Chow, I would laugh so much, man, if you just pass this like it's nothing.
Bro, I probably won't, honestly.
Dude, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy.
Yo, who's this?
Welcome, buds.
Hey, it's Greedy Jungle. Yo, we're going.
We got you, man. We got your back, buddy. We won't let you fall. We leave nobody behind in this community, man. Leave no one behind.
What's going on? Oh my god, he talks!
I do.
What do I do? What do I do?
He was so mad, you know what I mean? He was so mad. He was like, I can't.
He grew a microphone.
He's talking through telepathic powers.
Yo,
he's so
Greedy,
fucking
you
angry.
hate me because I was yelling at you?
No, I was appreciating the help. I've been stuck on this for days.
Wait a second, but this game was only released last year. I'm a time traveler.
No.
Dude, I've been playing Mud and Blood since I was 12 years
I guess
old.
that means that the number 69 is still funny in the 2030s, though.
Absolutely.
69, dude.
Dude, there's a time travel. It's like, oh, you guys wait till the patch in 2025. Oh boy.
Man, that plot twist with the lizards and the reptiles
Yeah.
controlling the
lizard people DLC.
You find a secret dungeon, and all your 6 dudes turn into adventurers, and it's just another game entirely.
Turns into
Turns
Skyrim.
in a roguelike. So far, so good. Not gonna lie, almost half point, man. I don't know what's wrong with this map. Seriously.
All the way at the end. That's why.
At the very end.
They wait until you think you're okay, and then they just mow you all down at once.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
I'll put the fucking thing in the game, dude. I don't care.
this very situation.
Yeah.
You should totally have challenge modes submitted for maps.
Well,
from
the impossible situations like this, I'm gonna collect a couple, and then we're gonna make scenarios out of this.
You should call it the Korobashi Maru challenge.
Oh, the Gerhard files.
Get back here.
Yeah.
The Gerhard files.
I think I'm gonna go and have lunch for a bit, okay?
Okay, bud.
Yo.
You take care, buddy.
Yeah. And then back, I'm gonna tell you about my exploit.
Let's go. Oh shit.
It's a ruin, you're fine.
Yo, get back here. Oh, let's go. Got him. We got saved. He's still alive.
Yeah, welcome to the jungle, chow. You think that was easy?
I can't wait for a condo when everyone's been doing like Mud and Blood themed strategies, and just none of it will apply at all.
No, this is just a brawl right now. This here is there's no gentlemanness. There's no beauty. It's just
We're not fighting for the British. We don't listen to the gentleman's rules of war.
Yeah,
Except the mustache rule. That still applies no matter what army
Look
you're
at this shit, man. This mosaic of death.
The blood is like a different color there in the ruin. How many men have died?
I can tell you how many of my men died.
Oh shit, they're shooting.
Well, 140 something according to the records.
It just crossed 150 for this attempt. It's like 151.
Oh shit. Move.
So far, so good, boys. This is gonna be like 30 Germans at the end of that map.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, everything's been annihilated, so they just all keep falling back.
Alright, so Greedy, as you can see, Dr. Chow is moving by team of 2, fire teams of 2 for mutual cover. So this is basic maneuvering right here. But it's the
See how they're grouped together and then an explosion wipes out an entire fire
come
team.
on. At least it would be 2 people and not like a whole squad.
also he's using the macro though, but
Actually, you're kind of close enough that 2 of those squads could get mauled.
Oh, definitely. But I'm gonna.
It is a-
Ram
eight
hits
or
right
something.
there
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they're like walking across. You just lose all 3 at once.
I do. I usually go with 2 teams of 3.
yeah, me too.
It worked well up until this match.
That was the original like big tactics debate in Mudblood 3 was 3 of 2 or 2 of 3.
I go 4 and 2.
Yeah, I can do that too, yeah.
I just prefer to have like a full base of fire and then have like 2 assault teams.
Yeah, get your flankers, your light flankers, and you got your baseline in the back. Yeah, that's a good tactic too.
Oh,
Yeah, usually the back line is like my heavy rifleman, my sickie, and my machine gun,
oh,
and then
shit,
like
got it. We'll get
the
hit.
officer
Okay.
or medic or whatever, and then like the light infantry is chargers. With
Hey,
like
Charlie, you can probably lower the. I know you're busy right now, but you can probably lower the decals, so the game's gonna start filter off some shit.
I'll be fine.
Okay. Look at that, man. That's fucking like.
Actually been killed up to this point. Like
Look to the
This
right, man.
is-
It's like moon
This
landscape.
is
Oh,
this
crap.
is just World War
Who's that?
One no man's
Get out of
land.
here. Let's go.
We're back in the
Yeah.
Somme, boys. Back in the Somme.
Look at your wings.
It's the Argonne
Oh, who's got it?
Forest,
There you
U.S. Army, first.
Oh, you got all your fucking. Yeah, let's go.
they didn't perform. They haven't performed that well.
But they're not made for you know
We got hit.
to be the tip of the
He's fine.
spear. Let's just put it this way.
No, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
anti-tank guns,
Hand
57
push AT
millimeter.
guns are the greatest breakthrough weapon ever designed.
We will charge the enemy position. 105s will lead the charge. Wait, what?
Yeah. Have you ever played Foxhole? You have machine guns with shields and carts. You just push at the enemy.
Right, Tachankas.
This is the only guy here. Come on, shoot him. There we go, finally.
Right after
Oh.
those random
Alright, let's
attacks is
have
where
this
you're gonna
guy
see those, yeah.
here. Give me shield for now.
This is
Oh, that's
definitely
beautiful.
what World War One battlefield is.
Oh, what just blew up? Some another poor corpse.
At least it's a rookie, not the anyone else.
There goes Lewin.
See, like once you lose one rifle, it's just all over.
Okay.
Your mic's bugging out, Jungle.
Yeah.
Okay, what just happened here, bro? What happened? People are.
No, Raymond.
Oh
Okay,
my god,
this
there's
is
actually a
where
lot of
it's
people.
yeah, this is where it's gonna start to get weird, man.
See, this
Okay,
is
we're out of
like,
it. Nope,
yep.
that's our sniper.
Before is that silence when they like climb out of the trench and are running up to the enemy trench, and this is the part where all the
Bro, I
machine
might
guns
actually need to get a
open
sniper
fire.
for this or something. Jesus Christ.
Just post whistle.
Yeah.
God, imagine if like 2 of those guys actually had like, oh no.
Alright.
If this was
That's
Korea, this would be the moment where the red flares from the Chinese forces popped into the air.
Then you hear like 3,000 dudes and you're like 30 guys in your trench, you're like, shit.
Yeah, and there's like 80,000 burp guns and
So
frag
shoot it,
grenades
go,
flying
go,
at
There's
you.
a problem. They have more men than we have 30 hot 6. What do we do? Let's get a collateral.
I was
corporal.
reading some of like the memorials, and basically the guys were saying, yeah, there's just blobs of men below our positions
Bro,
just
how many people?
running
How
up,
many people are here? I can't even see.
and like
they're
one guy
pushing. They're
in
pushing
a
up.
probing attack when
Okay,
the
you know what?
Chinese attacked.
We're gonna
He
get a
spent
sapper. We're gonna get a
2
sapper here.
cans of 30 cal ammo.
We gotta get a sandbag over there. Then we'll be fine.
Yeah, get a sapper going. Get
The
an
problem is, like, the
RTO.
sappers gotta get up to that 20 XP.
All right, we have a B-17. We're not stopping.
Here
No
comes the
brakes,
mighty
baby.
eighth.
All gas, no brakes.
High speed, low drag, baby.
You guys still hear
It'd
me?
be funny
Yeah,
if like if there's an 88 on the field, it nails the B-17, and then the B-17 crashes and just spreads across the map.
I swear to you, my friend, take my word, that planes will crash on the map in this game at one point or another. And I can guarantee you that.
Friendly B-17 lands on your troops. Squad
Friendly,
lock.
enemy, everyone, don't care.
It's
Enemy
that one,
B-17.
it's
We're
that
fine.
one
See, we're good,
trailer
we're good.
for Battlefield 5 where like the person is running away from the crashing bomber and the propeller.
Why do people just not run sideways though? Like in every film and video
it's a
game,
special
they just
school. I
refuse
can't
to
remember
use
what
their
it was,
brain.
but there's a school of running away from things.
Yeah, the horizontal running faction is the minority.
The Prometheus
oh
school
my
of running
God.
away.
They have less
Hold on.
combat skill than you. Hit him.
These Germans are. They're
What's
different.
blowing up?
Yeah, the vehicles are they still there? Yo, they're still shooting. Yeah, it's my brothers. My Greyhound's still fighting them
Hang
off.
tight, we're coming to you guys. Hang tight.
It's been a whole day. They've been holding out over there.
Pretty much.
Who planned this shit show?
I wonder.
That's right, Paula. You responsibilized me for this.
I blame Gerhard.
Yeah, this is Gord. This right now, this is Gerhard shit right there.
This is his dream.
Yeah. This is wet dream. No pun intended.
It's wet shooting.
I think most of the blood is dry by now. It's been 2 months.
Watch, look
Yeah,
at
it's
this
true.
thing.
It's probably starting to smell.
Yeah, it's probably weird right now for everyone.
You'd think
Have-
like
if I
you'd
can
think the Germans
quote
would
a,
like
soldier,
we just
I
get like a
jumped
big
into-
fan and blow the smell in their direction and use it as like chemical warfare.
I'm reading I'm reading the Brest campaign right now, and they're trying to take the hill 103, and it's just pretty much like that right now. There's chunks of people everywhere and just stepping on it, you know, because they're trying to take it for like a week or so.
If
And he just-
I can recount one soldier's thing when they're trying to attack a hill that the Chinese had taken away from the Americans, and then the Americans took back. He jumps into a foxhole. He hears something squelch. It's a Chinese soldier half buried inside it.
Fuck.
His buddy jumps into another foxhole. Dead American. And they're just dragging corpses around, waiting for the
What
grave
was like
detachment.
the kill death ratio of those troops up in the initial waves of the Chinese assault?
Probably a
Good old Billy with the 1919 probably has a couple hundred kills to his name.
Yeah. To the point that he stops firing. He's like, man, this is pointless. Like, what are we doing?
problem is that
You can put
Chinese
all
were
250 rounds of the belt
good
downrange.
with mortars. The Chinese
like-
were really good with mortars, so they would use recoilless rifles to knock out those machine gun positions.
Nice. Same with the Germans. They were pretty good at mortars during Normandy.
Yeah,
Well, they were
there's
being used-
This guy will be a savage.
some of the soldiers believed when mortar shells hit command posts behind the hill, some of them were theorizing that it was actually the Chinese spotters managing to land those shells.
You ever see clips of Pershings in Korea, like just going up hills to do indirect fire? It was pretty hilarious.
Oh, they angle the Pershings on the hill.
Yeah, so because the
That's
gun
fucking
doesn't have
funny.
high enough elevation,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they just
yeah.
park it on a slope.
I read some of the
Commander would still be
encounters,
hanging
and
out the top hatch to like aim with the indirect fire sight. So he'd be leaning back at like 60 degrees trying to aim.
There's my.
I do see it.
some of the things.
Oh,
where,
hey, that's a fucking Greyhound
Units.
right there, buddy.
Where's he
infantry
shooting at,
units
bro?
would get
It's like so-
ambushed.
Opel?
Oh, he should have opened. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Oh no, shoot that guy right there.
Maybe he's shooting at that guy.
He
If the
probably
Opel is empty, he's not going to shoot at it. I'm pretty sure.
He's probably shooting at the guy who is like right next to the
Yeah,
Opel.
boy.
I believe one machine gunner story I read. He was a Japanese American from Hawaii, and so he had two people in the machine gun crew. A truck driver who they're both like replacement stuff. So they had like a truck driver and the company sergeant.
According
and so
to
he got
this,
chosen to be in the middle, squeezed between everyone else. manning the
Shoot it
machine
back,
gun.
goddammit!
the U.S.
And a
had
mortar
a.
shell.
My bad. Go ahead.
A mortar shell detonated right next to their position and killed the other two guys, but he was protected
Bro, how
because
can I see
everyone
you?
else
Oh,
soaked up the
there.
shrapnel.
There we go.
Fuck.
According to Wikipedia, the U.S. had around 300,000 troops in Korea at most at one time. Suffered
what
against
year
the
was that?
There's
Chinese.
a Faust. There's a Faust, chow.
Got it.
Suffered a total of 33,686 battle deaths.
Okay, so I did get enough. Oh shit, here we go.
And the Chinese suffered a total of 114,000 battle deaths.
Who are these numbers from?
Wikipedia, so take it as, you know.
Well, I mean, it should say the sources
Okay, let's
for
go.
the numbers.
Everyone to the smoke! To the smoke, baby!
'Cause, like, America is well known for
The U.S. deaths are
Nice.
according to the
Oh,
U.S.
come on, bullcrap.
Defense,
Bullcrap.
Department
Yeah,
of Defense,
those
basically.
those seem reliable because they have like the
Shoot.
grave registration units.
Now, the Chinese deaths is according to
But
some Chinese dude.
there's one thing you should know. There are probably a lot more American deaths simply due to POWs. To what happens
They're just
to
a
the
squad.
POWs
Come on,
who are
shoot,
captured.
bro. Shoot, you pieces of shit, no!
I mean, I just think it's a little. I don't. That's a wide range, but at least at the same time, the Chinese do have this throw all your meat into the grinder sort of mentality.
And it
Or
worked.
at least did at that time. It worked for
it
a
really
while
did
until we
work.
just got our shit back together and said, "Hey, we gotta handle this," and fucking pushed them back to the fucking line. And we could have pushed
Listen,
them
we
all the
went
way
down
back
to the
fucking China.
sun, we went back up, we went back down, we went back to the line.
What did you just
Yeah,
shoot?
I mean, we could have pushed them all the way fucking through if we just would have fucking got the shit there. But
Oh,
I mean,
my tank, Stuart!
I
No,
I honestly
here.
don't think we could have without resorting to nukes.
why do you think that? You do realize
simply
that,
out of
like, I
how
think
battle
20 to
weary-
30% of their fucking troops didn't have guns.
Yeah. So like,
You
They had to steal them from our troops after they died.
and
Wait, where did
The
you
nukes
hear
would've
that?
helped.
Propaganda pieces?
No, the Chinese military back then was literally garbage. Like today, it's still kind of garbage, but back then it was like literally they had manpower
I wouldn't call
and no
it kind
equipment.
of garbage today.
I mean, it's
It's
not
kinda
garbage, but it's not proven. You know, they have no war fucking
Well, not
experience.
only is it not proven, but the equipment they use is all stolen and half.
The Navy's garbage.
Yeah, and especially their carriers.
Probably their food, too.
Their
I mean, they had one
carrier.
fucking carrier, and it was bought from Russia, and the Russians wanted to get rid of it in the 80s.
And you know, like, you know, the
Although
drills that
China
they
is
did, and the
actually
guy with the
working
sign
on
on the bridge
a
wasn't
nuclear
like was doing the signs for the plane, and he doesn't know what he is doing. That was the funniest part. Either they,
Everything
even,
they have is a knockoff.
I mean, maybe
I mean,
they're just
yeah, it's
deceiving
made in
us. you know?
China.
No, what
Yeah,
do you
that's
mean?
a
Have you
joke,
seen
really.
this tank? It's literally not just T-72s with add-on armor.
I mean, yeah, it's literally, yeah, they're literally just knockoffs of everything else. It's either American
QBZs?
knockoff or a Russian knockoff 90% of
The
the time.
I mean,
QBZs
they're
look like
assault rifles,
Halo
you
guns. They're Halo guns, the QBZs are.
And, everybody's like, oh, well, they'll take out our ships. No, they won't.
With
Those
what?
those fucking anti-ship missiles they have that everybody keeps fucking
They have
talking about.
They
have to have a huge fucking array.
Not gonna
to keep-
work.
Those are basically guided missiles that you can't just fucking launch it on a fucking radar thing, you know, some shit like that. You've got to have like an array of fucking sensors to figure out where these ships are. And last I checked, an
Listen,
aircraft carrier doesn't come next to your coast.
If any wars happen, it's just gonna be the economics that'll make everyone
Pretty
stop
much.
fighting. Everyone's gonna
I
be
mean-
like, "Oh crap, we kind of buy stuff
Oh
from
shit!
you."
It's almost like we intertwined the world economy too much for a third world war.
Does that mean the
Everyone-
dollar store will be closed for the next week?
Yeah, and that's when America will leave the war.
The McDonald's and Burger King will
Shit, I
shut
hope
down,
they'll
and
do
the
it on
American
China
people
just so we can
will
stop fucking
riot.
trading with them.
You gotta be kidding me.
Let's go, Chow. Let's go, baby. You got this, buds.
Alright,
This is the greedy jungle test, man. This is where we separate the man from the boys.
The men from the dead men.
The men from the goop on the ground.
You gotta
See
realize.
that pile of goop? Yeah, that was Billy. Oh, oh no.
Greedy,
That was-
what have you
That was
created,
the
man?
last 3 squads that attempted to take this ridge.
You gotta realize that that German squad at the end is responsible for killing like at least 100 Americans.
You're gonna.
I think there is
That sounds like a very World War II thing.
they don't
One
even
German
have an
squad.
MG34 or 42 though. There's You're just messing people up.
Speaking of the Chinese, whatever happened? You know, the Chinese and the Indians are always going at it. What happened to that fucking situation where they got into like a fist fight at the fucking border? or
Yeah,
some
they
shit?
punched each other's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
What was the result of that? Like,
It became
probably
uninteresting,
yelled at
so we
each
stopped reporting it.
yeah,
you know,
that's probably true. Yeah, that's
got-
why I don't know what the fuck happened to it because they just, got stopped talking about it. So, well.
I remember when Cerberus was here, he shared a news article about how Canadian troops were massing on the U.S. border and was going like, "Oh my gosh, why aren't we talking about this?"
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That was.
You guys figured it out. You got our secret. We want to invade you guys, but you figured it out.
Bro, you want to invade us for our American
Canada-
devices, bro. That's what you call
Canada and the U.S. are so dependent on each other. I mean, there would be no fucking ability for them to have.
You see,
No,
Canada's gonna
take
invade us
Canada
'cause
in,
they're
like, 3 days,
communists.
though.
Because they
Honestly,
give people free health care, and the
Canada
more
and
free
the
health care
US
they
trade
give,
more than the US and
communister
China.
it is.
Like, there is a lot of trade going between the U.S. and Canada.
Yeah,
It's-
okay, no, China
Yeah,
is
because we
constructing
share a
a
land border.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't have to send a ship up there. You can just send a truck. It's like, it's so much easier.
Yeah,
It's
we are your
trading.
your prime trade partner
Yeah.
before China and yeah.
Yeah.
Who else are you gonna trade with? I mean, like,
Yeah,
Us,
I mean,
us, we're cool. Like, cause actually we're cool, but we're selling a lot of natural resources, right? So,
You know, you guys give us maple syrup, and we make sure that no one invades.
We don't need maple
we
syrup. already got
also
Vermont,
need
man.
the
We're
Alaskan
fine.
pipelines that run through Canada.
Oh yeah.
Those are kind of important.
actually, you
Alaska's
guys,
sort of
you
bare.
shut down the pipeline from Canada, which now it drives your gas price up.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we kind of want Canada to be nice to us because Alaska exists and we like having Alaska because it has natural resources.
Why don't we just take, like, the west coast of Canada, then?
Because they also like it.
I ain't talking about some Fallout lore.
Oh yeah, in
Right.
Fallout they're one nation.
Yo, bro, who wants Vancouver?
That's pretty nice though. It's like West Coast Canada is.
We
fucking
already have
majestic.
our own Vancouver.
Also-
It's Seattle.
West
and
Coast
it's
Canada
raining.
is like Oregon but improved.
Oh, it's so majestic,
also
dude. It's just
interesting 'cause
insane.
1,500 years ago, you'd go to war with your neighbor just to take his fucking land. And nowadays,
Yo,
you more go to
we want
war
that
for
to-
ideology,
We're gonna
differences
go all out war.
in beliefs and things like that.
I
But
mean,
then-
Russia still invades
And
their
the
land, you know.
and the land with all the resources on it.
Yeah, well,
Yo,
Russia's
yo,
trying to fucking.
what-
Russia's
did you
got
see
this.
Did you see that rubber band? That
Petty
was so
Soviet
long.
fucking problem where it wants to impress itself all the goddamn time. It's like, oh, we were once great. We're trying to get back to where we were. Kind of bullshit.
They
Okay.
kind of don't like the U.S. being the head of things because historically we haven't been friends.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it also
we
doesn't
don't
help.
like
I mean,
you, and you don't like us. So let's end the fucking world.
And let's all admit we're a bit biased towards the U.S.
I can get a situation where Russia feels like they're completely trapped. China and Russia aren't exactly friends, and haven't been for a long time, despite them both having communist background. The entirety of Europe is now on the side of the U.S., so basically they're just surrounded by enemies, and, I could understand wanting to be a little bit whatever. Maybe aggressive isn't the best idea, but something they should, maybe want to do, but
Especially with
trying
the
to piss off the
rising...
biggest fucking group that you're, against probably isn't a good fucking idea.
Who else are
I
they
mean,
going to
really.
piss off? Who else are they
China?
going to piss off? But why?
Yeah,
piss
what
off
are they gonna
China?
do? March the entire Russian army across the Trans-Siberian Railroad?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they really can't attack China, and China can't really attack them. So they could really just go piss them off all the time.
China,
They
if
wouldn't
they
really do
wanted,
anything.
take like
Well,
Vladivostok, and then that's
China
it,
and
the war would be
Russia
over.
are massive
What's
trade
going on?
partners, you know?
How?
Well, yeah, but I mean, they also trade with Europe quite a bit too. So I mean, pick your poison. You got if they want to fuck with somebody, China would be the better option. I mean, the amount of fucking military bullshit in Europe at any given time is a little fucking retarded.
Not in
And it's
Switzerland,
and
no.
most of it's
They don't-
well, yeah. I mean,
That's
yeah.
I mean,
Switzerland is
you've never lived next to the same neighbors for 300 years. You'd probably get a little bit crazy.
I'm a bit pissed off at Canada, to be honest.
Like they burnt down our White House once.
No, there goes.
Yeah, you guys pissed us off, man. You know, you just a little warning.
I find it funny that it wasn't even like actual British troops. It was the Canadian troops.
Yeah, and probably like half of them were French too, like French Canadians. You know, like lawless coureur des bois, like you know. There's fucking burn this building over there, bro.
They're just the Canadian version of rednecks.
Yeah, and I
Well,
want to know.
I like to call us land pirates.
No. What's that noise?
We're
What's
like-
that noise? What's that noise? Please tell me that's friendly.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay, no.
Picture that, you get a stug right behind you. Ooh.
It's me. I'm in that tank.
I am the tank.
You lost one guy. Might as well just retreat right now, man. Come back when those guys all leveled up.
I think you're trying to throw me.
That might be the key to the greedy jungle challenge, man.
I'm convinced Chow is just Gerhardt reincarnated at this
Yeah,
point.
he's just Gerharding through it.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, remember that one
also- I
American
love
commander
him.
we were
I'll
talking
get
about
you
like a day or two ago?
Yeah. That idiot in Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, Herb, I have sad
here we
news.
go.
The tank commander that you got hit by a mortar shell directly in the arm.
Oh
and
shit!
Lol, get wrecked, get annihilated,
Like
dude.
what? Right in my cupola, like that little.
No, I had the hatches open for spotting, because the Matilda isn't well renowned for its.
That
high
sounds like a
visibility.
skill issue right there. Skill
It actually
issue.
is a skill issue because perception wasn't at like 8, so it takes like
Oh,
3
crap.
turns to
Oh,
spot
crap.
everything.
No, get back. Shoot.
Man down! He's been hit.
There we go.
Yeah, Chow, you're not gonna pass this in 20 minutes. So you know what I mean? It might have to be.
Bullshit.
What day does the campaign end on? Like what D-Day plus?
333.
Okay, I got like 120 to go before I need to stop and only play classic.
Yeah, next patch should fix that. I don't know to which extent. It might just like you're back to the
Ow.
start, and then your game is really hard right now. But
What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know. I'm having fun just like pushing through Western Germany right
It's like
now.
the farthest I've gone. Please.
the
No!
open field, man, it's a good change from.
I actually have to use my brain and not just
I
be
think
like
I'm gonna
Herder
head out
Commando.
now, fellas. So,
Throw the
skill
thing!
issue.
He
Goodbye.
got the grenade. Oh,
This stupid snipe. Oh my god. Fuck's sake.
you should have retreated.
No, we're not retreating. You're not retreating.
Oh,
You're
full
getting
screen.
more men killed.
There we go.
Why
that one.
in the flying butt fuck?
That dude's name is Shackleford. You can't let him die.
Who cares?
I care. He has a funny name. He's
58
valuable.
attempts, 451
He better
casualties.
die. No, somehow he died, but not him. Okay,
That
maybe I
guy's
should have
gonna-
actually went to this ruins. If only I could move right now. Yo, if I had the thing.
No. Shackleford. Wow, that guy with the FG, just
I got a RTX 3080, and I'm running this game right now like the
So even Chow
at
couldn't
34 FPS.
right?
Yikes.
I'm actually fucking pissed right now. For fuck's sake.
Yo, can we get some herb gameplay?
Yeah,
No,
I
man.
think it's time for us to play it.
No, we gotta get like the only herb gameplay we're gonna
Retard,
get
Jesus
is like
Christ.
him making his life super hard by using all the debug options to spawn in Germany. Sometimes I wish I had access to do that. Just be like, hey, what if I was facing an entire division of SS? And then I'd figure out very quickly, oh, we're dead.
You ever figure out how I got a V1?
Yeah, no, like that's weird, man. Really weird.
It happened.
Yeah, like.
Had 3 V1s drop on me on this map.
Really? So somebody else has had it? Okay.
But what?
Yeah.
That seems.
But they've never actually exploded.
Yeah, they make the noise. They come in like a big white blob and hit the ground and nothing
I
happens.
think I coded it that they can call it when they like the radio guys, but I haven't called the explosions yet.
So you're just calling in like an empty tube.
It is a fairly rare chance, you know. Like it's not like it's like one chance. I think I put at 1 out of 100. So
1%.
Yeah, that's a little high there.
1%, not 1 out of 1,000.
No.
Dude, that.
Hey, if I spend time coding something, you're gonna see it in the game, okay?
No, when are we gonna get the 1 out of like 80,000 for a commando to have a beret instead of a helmet? Like this is
Yeah, the art
vital.
department. The art department is working on it, though.
Yeah, I
Bro.
was playing
Really,
this
but see, we gotta get the hats DLC. It's so marketable.
Who just got? Who got hit? Okay, no.
I think we're gonna start some. We're gonna create something for money, but it'll be like the VFTs, the very fungible tokens.
Once again,
I mean,
I stand by
who
my
was it?
point. I want dead bodies to have helmets.
Yes.
I know, man, dude.
Hey,
Some people got their pet peeves. There's one guy who really wants to change the face of his commander.
Yeah, there is only one. Is there just him that's on about that?
Yeah, that's hilarious. Like some
even
guys
your
are like,
commander's face is subjected to herb, and you have to live
What is
with
this
it.
bullcrap?
Yeah.
It's a motorcycle without a passenger.
Bro, why do you pop out of nowhere to hear a radio call?
Wait. Yeah, he just popped in and just.
He just drove up and turned
He
around.
got
Oh my
shot
God. He was just delivering the mail.
My man just wandered into a war zone.
He's like, beep beep, Amanda's here. Oh shit.
the guy just turned his bike around. Y'all get crazy here, man. I'm out of here.
Motherfucker got shot in the back of the head. Like,
If we don't kill this guy before he reloads, I'm gonna Panzer Faust him. Thank you.
so,
It would have been funny if he just up and yeeted that artillery flare at you, like instead of reloading.
So has Chow beat it yet, or is he just trying first?
I'm having a hard time, man.
Died.
Oh, even Chow was having a. Oh no, this.
Piece of shit. Fuck
Yeah.
Well, because Chow is
I
like
think-
using to retreat and like save
So
his
now
men.
the stakes are climbing because now I'm gonna drop the file to Zetterman and it'll be like the Battle of the Titans.
Oh no.
But what if some rando comes in and beats it first?
Well, then he has his rightful place amongst the Titans.
He has no idea what he's earned himself. We're just he's gonna pop in that one time. He's like, oh, what's this? Puts it
Hey,
in.
I just joined this community. Everybody's like crazy about me. I don't know what's up.
Hey, I saw this thing. It was called a challenge. I tried it out. I beat it first try.
Yeah, some fucking casual game. It's kind of like Bloon TD, but like easier.
Wait, what happened?
Please stop underestimating Balloon's tower defense. Oh my god.
I like it. I've been doing it for like 15 years, man. I can't just stop.
What the fuck happened?
Blues TV.
Balloon's tower defense is like the second most like brutal game after Mudblood.
Yes.
Is it like you're fucking with me, right?
No. The
No.
difficulty climbed so fucking high.
Dude, like
It's all preset, but the thing is, the difficulty just gets so fucking insane.
you need
guys
to
get it.
time
How far have y'all made it in balloons, then?
exactly perfectly to
How
get
far
like
have y'all made it in balloons?
I think the highest way. It depends on which game you're talking. Like in 5.
Yeah, because there's fucking 20 of them.
Yeah, there's like 5, but there's a
There's
mode that you
6.
can just do endless
there's
waves.
6 of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's 6 of them.
five is the peak though.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
there we
you.
go.
Thank you.
So game 5, how many rounds on the infinite fucking bullshit?
On that one Christmas map I got, or it's just a warehouse and a bunch of boxes where you can loop the balloons around for fucking ever. I got up to like 500 something.
Yeah, on the loopy maps, it's like okay, you can go as high as you want, but like
but my iPod just couldn't load it anymore. This is how old it is.
You're playing on a damn.
I was playing it on. Yeah, I was playing it when I was fucking 9, dude, and like.
Damn, that's some early exposure to some violence. Are you like okay?
Bullshit.
You mean monkeys and balloons?
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, man, I'm
Yo, this
scarred.
motherfucker.
I started playing Mudblood like when I was a kid in high school. So if that doesn't explain,
Hey, yeah. I mean, early exposure to PTSD is the best way to be resilient to it.
See, look, no, you know how we have
I'm
like
gonna kill myself now.
ambushes, right? In Mudblood. Well, in Bloons TD, you got like the stealth lead balloons.
oh
like-
fuck yeah, no, those were PTD 6, right?
Nah, no, those things are in 5.
Are they?
Yeah, they're just they don't have regen leads.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
They do got regen like rainbows, which are just
Regen
like
rainbows,
really
regen
dumb.
camo rainbows. It's like no, Herb. In all seriousness, BTD 5 because fuck BTD 6. I mean, it's cool on paper, but I don't like it, my friend.
It's just too much. Too
What
much.
about sword and sandals? Is that hard?
Oh yes, I like this. That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
but on
game
BTD 5, like you actually had to. It was like Blood 2 in the sense where you had to do things a certain way if you wanted to get far. I'm not even joking. You couldn't just bullshit your way. I mean, you could sometimes, but eventually, there were hard counters in the game to stop certain playstyles. Like, you want to do all sniper monkeys? Cool. Why don't we send out too many balloons that the slow fire rate of sniper monkeys can't handle? You want to do all dart monkeys? Well, how about some lead balloons that can't be popped like darts?
What the fuck?
Not just
I mean,
spam super
you
monkeys.
can like win only with dart monkeys. They got some good upgrades.
You need Juggernauts do extra damage. Do Juggernaut Spike-a-Pulse break lead? I can't remember.
Yeah, they do. The spike pulse, they break leads.
This is a Juggernaut upgrade. I know that much.
Yeah.
Spammed all the fucking
Yeah.
super monkeys all day long.
But Super Monkey Storm was kind of broken, not gonna lie.
I mean, like Super Monkey Fan Club's great and all, but
That's what. No.
like, you need to get like so many dart monkeys for it to be useful. Honestly, like Chow could switch to be like Stream Warfare 1917, and we wouldn't notice.
The fact that you say that and it's accurate, yeah.
God, now I want to play that game again. It's been forever since I
I
played.
thought about it today in the shower too. I was like, hey man, that was a good game. I should make something like that.
Connor's still making games at least. That's cool.
Wait, what game?
Connor,
Warfare
dude,
Yeah, Connor is
1917.
still making games. Like last game I remember they just put it on Steam, like the last stand something. Yeah.
Last Stand, yeah. They made a classic version and he made a remake too.
fucking bitch.
That's good. Someone got shot.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my.
Boy, no!
Molotov!
It is Eastern Front veterans. Like they are.
Look at that shit.
Oh my
What the
gosh.
fuck?
So the,
Why
the
don't
Germans
you have an
like, a
RTO
hidden
leveled up
XP,
by
right?
then,
Like in
Chow?
Mudblood 2, where they had like a hidden
RTO.
XP value. Oh,
Where's the
well,
RTO, Chow? Where is it?
Bro, I had a Panther Faust. Where'd it go? I'm gonna hide it
They
underneath this
died
tank.
with it.
Bro, I'm gonna hide it underneath this tank. It'll hopefully work.
Oh, I had a question. Do Germans
It
gain
works.
XP?
Yes.
No.
Like
So
not,
it's not like in Mudblood 2, where like a Pack 38 could kill its own men and level up.
No.
Bro, what the just
But they'll
happened?
creep up, like
What? How did it get killed? Is it like a tank or something?
That was always. I once saw like a Pack 38 get to like sergeant by
Bro,
killing
these
its own
80
men.
guns are useless. Why do you buy them?
Yeah, no, the AT guns gets focused so hard by enemy vehicles, it's not even funny. Like, they'll
But it
just, like,
makes sense though. If you're in a tank and you have the option between shooting just a dude
Like
or
I'm
just
getting
next
countered,
civilian.
boys.
I appreciate it, Lapodemy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, screw it, called Greyhound.
We got the first like challenge.
So how are we gonna preserve this outside of a safe, like, because the
It's
game...
pinned, right? Is it in Hall of Fame
Greyhound,
yet?
please tell me.
Can someone,
Greyhound, what's always there?
can someone get it in the Hall of Fame?
Well, I'll get it there or something.
Yeah, because
I
like,
can't.
because
Oh, I have to click the quit button. God damn it. You know, Chris, I could play some music. Where's that music that I just posted in music channel? I'm gonna play that.
correct me,
now.
the game
Play that low volume.
Shall go play some balloons, dude.
Yeah, show Herb balloon.
No, yeah, I'll have to leave. I'm gonna
No.
watch this desecration of my channel.
I said it was the second most. You're still in first.
Yeah, you're still in first by fucking leagues, man.
I'm still sad.
Don't be.
I'm
Oh yeah, headbang, let's go.
Right.
Alright, oh no, who's leaving? Who's leaving? Is that
Greedy. Let me know. if something
Greedy?
beats it. I'll see
Thanks
y'all
for the
later.
nightmare you created, buddy.
You have already made great contribution to this
Yeah,
community.
you advanced this community more than you would think.
Like, hey, we're not saying that just to make you feel a bit better.
No.
You've gotten
This is the kind of shit that we strive on. Let that dude that got a tiger at wave 1 immortalized forever. Greedy Jungle created the fucking no-win scenario.
Someone get this dude a Daniel real quick while we're here.
Bro, I better not get copyright. There's a sniper. Where's he?
How do I do
questions.
that?
So are you on mobile or PC right now?
Me? I'm
Yeah.
on PC, yeah.
Okay, so what you want to do is just find him and just click on him. Click on his profile.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to go through two lanes to this. Yeah, I don't want to bypass him. You know, chain of command is important, my friend.
You're above class.
No, I know that, but you know, everybody has their arts.
Hey, we're fine.
He isn't micromanaging down to like the company level, okay?
Okay, I mean,
But I know how to do it. But I'm just gonna run it through Lance. But like, I think I approve it.
When
But like,
Lance brings it up in like the mod talk, we'll vouch.
yeah, okay, there you go. Let's let's follow this. Let's run this through the Senate first.
you are the Senate.
The Galactic
13 of you gonna assassinate me with short swords shortly. I feel.
No, or I got one of them was
battle on hedgerows.
one of them revolves around Germans, the other was
Sorry, hold on, you see, Greedy. What are you saying, buddy?
I said I wish I'd recorded my tiger battle in the hedgerows about a year ago. Shoot, I fought a tiger in the hedgerows for probably 2.5 hours before I beat it.
Nice, buddy.
that is the Model 3 experience.
Imagine how pissed off the Tiger Commander was, though.
Where are these guys and why are they running all around my rig?
Why are they all standing on the engine deck? What the fuck?
Alright, boys, I'll see you later.
Take care, buds.
Question number
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Do Germans gain XP? So let's say you have like an
No, they don't.
So you can't have a Fallschirmjäger that just decks your guys. You retreat. He's still there the next time you go back, and he's gained XP off the damage he's done.
No.
Okay, thank God. The second one is, how do we immortalize this challenge? Because
Oh, it's immortalized because I'm gonna put it in Hall of Fame. I'm gonna pin it.
We're gonna pin it in Hall of Fame.
no. What I'm saying is,
Oh, you mean like a medal or something?
no. Like so when the game gets another update and we load that save file, won't it not be compatible?
So the game's always backward compatible. So the game detects where you're at. Like, and if you have like a really old profile, it updates it.
So if let's say with our current, let's say we're 3.3 or 0.3 or 0.4 or whatever. I was gonna say 0.1.
Yeah.
And then I want to play that challenge. It will bring my game back to 0.3.0 What are we, F?
No, you're gonna still have the latest version. That's
Yeah,
gonna run
they're
the
gonna
save.
start calling in 222s and make it even worse.
Yeah, exactly, and V1s and shit.
Oh.
It's gonna get harder with time. I love that. I love that.
That is the challenge that just.
Well, right now, there's like I'm not gonna lie, the Germans are getting a lot of love, but that's Mud and Blood, like Germans getting a lot of shit, and then whoop, all of a sudden you guys getting the M10 and all that stuff, the P47 and all that jazz. So fucking.
Oh my god! I just looked out my window and the entire street is just shiny. I'm gonna die.
My street is shiny, but because it's not ice, it's just raining really.
No, it's one big sheen.
Oh no! Hey, you still gotta go to school tomorrow.
No, I don't.
Fuck you mean? Aren't you 17 or something?
No, that got called off. You're not gonna make a slip slide.
I know for a fact if the roast
there's basically everyone in the junior and senior class drives to school, and none of them know how to navigate the parking lot. It's actually surprising that there isn't an accident every day.
They're high school kids. I mean, fuck.
Actually, no, there was one where a guy like ripped his bumper
I
off,
don't even
which
know
was
who's still here.
fucking hilarious.
Who's still here, okay.
that does sound funny.
Understood. Loud and clear.
Okay, fucking. No matter what age you are, there's plenty of people who can't fucking drive. I wouldn't expect people, a large
No, but
group
I
of
mean,
people
like,
who.
these people have, like, there's a kid in our grade with a GPA of, like, 0.2.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, literally 0.2.
Okay, so here's a question, and I don't mean to offend anyone in the chat. Is he retarded or doesn't give a shit?
No, he doesn't give a shit. He's just going straight to the workforce, so he doesn't care. So I respect it. He's like, fuck this. This
But
doesn't
it depends
apply
on
to me.
what workforce he's going into. Like, does he have a plan?
Nah, he know his dad knows a guy, so basically it's
Who knows the guy? Who knows the guy? Who knows the guy?
His dad. Fuck, okay,
it's like,
well.
hey,
As long as his dad makes good business decisions, I guess he's fine.
I mean, he also does drive like a super jacked up pickup with like MILF Hunter written on the back, which is fucking hilarious. But also, like, really? Where like you chose to spend your money on that?
MILF Hunter?
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen that shit before?
No, I'm just.
I say that shit every now and then. It's not super common, but I've seen it.
I'm sorry, just the way he hit me with that is just unexpected.
Yeah, it is like,
That's
one of
what
those
happens
things
when
where,
your
like-
town's 99.5% like upper middle class white people. No one has any brain cells.
This piece of shit. No. No, get back here. Get back here. Get back here, you piece of shit.
Chow is very angry.
That's something.
Bro, I keep missing.
Wait,
Bro. Throw him. You stupid dumb motherfucker. Where the fuck is melee? Go. You can even kill him.
wait, is anyone streaming something? Cause, like, we're not seeing anything,
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, you.
Oh my
we thought you just.
fucking god.
Oh, I just found the best GIF ever in the trending GIFs. Let me just. I don't. Oh my god. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's a crash test dummy.
Okay, we're going sniper strat.
I'm too tired. My comedy, it's so bad.
Shoot, you fucking faggot! What the fuck?
I like how, like, if you go into pins for, like, all the channels, there's, like something from Lance about, like, hey, don't post this shit here.
It's the latest pin. I gave this channel a description. Please use this channel, announce your stream in advance if you care. We're definitely.
I mean, like, we've been pretty good. It would be nice to see more of the server, get some more people active, but, like,
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? Like at here, like 100+ people? Like no,
What the fuck?
that's just
I'd do it.
Struggling.
I'd be known as that guy.
get the.
Hey, you wanna
They
see a
haven't made a single kill yet. These fucking
we'd make a new role.
Best gun. What the fuck?
That's something that a lot of servers will actually do. If you want to get paying for certain stuff because you just want to be active.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't have that power.
No. And I don't think that can do.
And it's like we could, but then we'd have to hand it out to like everyone, and it would be.
It'd be a nightmare.
It's a logistical
It's not
nightmare.
bad for a server that's less than 100 people or hovering around 100.
I mean, especially like I can't help with it because I don't, as only a watchdog and not technically a mod. I don't have any, like the editing shit, which I'm fine with. I mean,
yeah, fair enough.
Fucking hit the fucker right there.
But-
Stupid dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, fuck them up and shit.
I fucking want XP. What the fuck? Bro, this man didn't get fucking merit.
I mean,
I can't blame him that he
someone
didn't
at
get-
some point just gotta be like has the guts to at everyone
I
in
do
the
it.
stream channel while they're streaming the challenge.
don't fucking troll everyone.
I'm not gonna. Someone's gonna, and it's gonna be a bad day
Fucking
for them.
Finally.
I hope, or not.
That's the best way to lose a lot of respect.
Yeah, I hope Lance has had the foresight to disable at everyone.
I don't think. I
That's
can't
easy enough
actually
to check
but
without
no,
actually
I
adding.
only think like Watchdog and Up has that power.
Oh no! We're moving.
Yeah, I can't add everyone right here.
Yeah, we got some super secret channels.
Yeah, I know you do.
Mod
And
talk.
it's odd because
Watchdogs and
most servers I'm in, I'm like mod or admin or something, and it's really nice not being on like staff for once in a server that I don't want to be staffing.
I mean, actually, everyone in this server's kind of chill though. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Even in
it's a
chill
pretty-
servers,
we'll
chill
get the
server.
occasional like old inactive account will get hacked by a bot or something, or
or
someone
the guy that was harassing mentally broken.
Yeah, that too.
Wait, who was harassing Method Brook? What?
He was using the
There's
N with
that
hard
other
R and
guy
calling
who
him a
keeps
faggot
like
and
joining the
other
voice channel and like offering to kiss people. That's pretty weird.
Oh yeah, that
Gallus?
guy's weird. But like,
Yeah,
he came yesterday. I'm like, nah, man, I don't want your shit. Like,
Yeah, I already gave him like a 5-minute timeout one time when I was like, "Hey, dude, could you not? We're trying to like enjoy some streams here."
yeah.
And he didn't, so I gave him a 5-minute.
He totally hijacked the. But I feel it's like a little bit like of a turret kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, he's
thing.
like the Lance
Having a
Lance
powerful
person.
figure. Because the thing is, Lance, you learn quickly to not fuck around with Lance. Because
Or hyper man. Like this guy is like.
Oh, yeah.
in the first server that I got mod in, I rolled with an iron fist, but in the sense that I didn't let shit slide. People were wondering when I would show up. They didn't know if I was lurking or not, and I had order and respect in the server.
It's nice here that like we've got like the watchdog role, and then like the actual like we've got two separate roles because like us as the watchdogs we can kick
No!
time out, we can do all like the minor stuff, and then we run everything by Lance obviously for like bans and shit, but it's nice just being able to like do small
God,
stuff like
skill
that in the
free.
moment, and then
Yeah,
with,
because
like, multiple-
that ensure that like it's patrolled all the time, right?
Yeah, you
It's
always
like,
want patrolling. You always want.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this guy's half decent. Let's go, man. You know, like we trust you. Let's go.
You want a presence. Unfortunately, when I was being the only people even acknowledge I was the only mod in that one server.
Yeah, and there's
Like,
no fucking way I would do that. Like, you know.
no, I spent a lot of time just.
That's a full-time job, dude. You know.
It was.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I did my job good. People understood it. Like, they would ping me immediately and know that I would respond.
but like
within a
sometimes
minute.
you just can't, you just don't got time.
Yeah,
and then,
when,
you know, and
when
if-
I started going back to when school started up again after break, you know, I couldn't fucking do that,
Nice.
and we had to get more mods, and they didn't do a good job, and then I just
We got a good group here.
Yeah,
we got-
It's not like the
it's a
mods,
very
but
old
also-
community too, right? So that's the good part of this is like over
everyone here could probably be a watchdog and do fine with it.
That's you also another thing is the server I was in was a YouTuber server, so it's mostly
Okay, you see that's where we start running into issues. Right
yeah,
there.
no, so, but you had all age ranges, but mostly was under 16. Here, from what I've seen, it's mostly over 18.
Yeah, I mean the
'cause a
target
lot of
audience
people
for Mud and
playing the
Blood
game
is
for, like,
kind of a is an age bracket.
5 years. Like,
Yeah, like either over 16 or have too much PTSD to talk loud.
I remember when I first started playing Mud and Blood 3, like I would not stop playing it, and when I went to sleep, I'd hear the Lewis gun in my dreams. I'd hear the Granada Rouse.
It lived up to expectations.
Yeah.
And then the MG the tripod MGs that would give you that was fucking hilarious. In Mumbo 3, yeah, it'd be like, okay, we're gonna power through some more Mortain today, boys, and then no.
No, those MGs just said run killer.
Yeah, 1,200 rounds per minute. No, more like 8,000 rounds per minute. You are a pile of mush.
You are that steaming pile of I don't even know what on the ground right now.
Well, why don't we just call tripod mounted GAU 8? Like it would totally work.
Why did you call radio?
Chow is in pain. We're just over here having
What have they called? Is it one of those new wire guided mines, or is it a V1, or is it a 222, or what is it?
Herb, you're having too much fun with this.
I don't know. Wait, what version is this? You upload 3.1 yet?
No, it's not out yet. It's soon though. But I'm doing a little
you
bug
got a
squash.
rush ETA on it? Because I'm ready to go die painfully to 222s and bitch about it. Even though I know it's
are
my
not too
fault.
bad though. They're a pain in the butt. But they're not too bad.
They're not like Munblood 2 level. They just roll out. The squad's gone.
Well, I mean, it's still a 20 millimeter for.
Yeah, but it's not like gonna be a laser accurate gun.
No.
Okay. That's good.
And we also have the Flight 30.
So when you can't put it on something with wheels, it's gotta get.
Yeah, it's absolutely on wheels, buddy.
I mean, like it's only got 2.
Yeah, but it moves around like the pack, you know. So that's the good part about it. It's like they drop it and then it moves around. So that's the good part. That's what I like about it. Because the 88 it hits pretty hard, kind of air quote, but like it doesn't move around.
I got like 4 88s on a map, like in the same screen, and I think I have a screenshot. I might not. I might have been too focused on. I was just like, oh heck, there's 4 88s. We got to advance.
I wanna finish a few things. I don't know if I got time for the Tiger or not, but because I found the track sound for the Tiger, which is fucking phenomenal.
That's great.
You wanna give us a little hint of the
Yeah, hold on, man, hold on.
Because if the Tigers are like anything in Mud and Blood 3, oh good lord.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy for sure. Like and yeah, we're a little bit this is where we get a little bit wearaboo a little bit. It's like the Tiger is in Mud and Blood is always a little on the strong side.
I mean, like you got a 6-man team. Like it's 6 dudes versus a tank.
Yeah,
a heavily armed and armored tank at that.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to make it like a little bit OP for the Germans like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you also have to live up to the reputation that it held.
Well, yeah. Well, you spawn a Tiger, and then it's just like, well, boom, let's go done. It's like, well, that was underwhelming.
I hit it pinpoint center with a rifle grenade. Free kill.
I'm curious, like,
introducing the glancing blows.
Are you actually gonna do that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my god, I get so much rubber banding, Jesus Christ.
Understood, sir.
Yeah, no, I don't know how you would code it in Lua. I'm sure you could figure out how to code it in Lua, but like having it to where like something like the Tiger certain armaments don't work. They don't do direct hit damage. They only, I don't know how to describe it. Like they can't just blow it up with like
Yeah,
one
but it's
hit.
just it's game mechanics at this point.
Yeah.
Man. It's like I could probably code like a ballistic engine, but it's like it's where you do concessions. How much time is gonna take me to so now what I do instead is like the center of the vehicle is actually represent a fair percentage of like what it would be, an acceptable, believable percentage. Bro, and I'm cool with that.
About to code his own fucking from the ground up armor simulation that needs like 10 trillion terabytes of RAM to run.
But the herb's about to fucking just melt my laptop.
There's gonna be like a vehicle patch though, like 100%, because I barely scratched the surface. I want the vehicles to be smarter and like I want them.
Got some juicy stuff to play with.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And now I also want
about for the Sherman Mind Flail, even if it adds no function.
It might be just like we might just be like simplifying as like the bladed Sherman,
Oh
it's
yeah,
the blade and is gonna push everything, rocks and everything.
Maybe as like a battle condition or something, like Sherman like mine clearing. It's like all the mines in the AO have been cleared.
Yeah, exactly. So it just powers straight to the AO, at a very slow speed, so you gotta protect it. But it'll trash all trees, rocks, obstacles. It'll make one straight path. So it might be a 2 times, like you might go twice, but at least you're gonna have that path in the middle of your map where 0 mines, obstacles are nothing. So it might be like a good call to have it.
Imagine you get that on the hedgerows, like you're just going to have like a clear path, but like that works both ways.
I mean, no, but like the thing is, like with the hedges, as it was in real life, in real life, even a dozer couldn't break through a hedge. But say it like in Mudblood, obviously it's gonna run right over the thing. But there's gonna be like 4 or 5 Germans sitting back there with Panzerfaust. The second it breaks through, it's gone.
Oh yeah. But that's why you gotta go in infantry, right?
No.
Yeah, it's why you gotta go in first with the infantry to clear the way.
Kinda, It's never pretty,
It's never
make it work.
If you got a stealth flamer on the other side of that hedge, and you want to clear the hedge.
You saw me run through Hurricane and Ardennes. It ain't ever.
Ardennes was so awesome to watch, man.
It was so fun.
What a great surprise. It motivated me, and like I designed a couple of new trenches, like a round trench.
Ooh.
It'd be cool, yeah.
No.
I love like Ardennes and Hurtgen because of like if you get like a trench or a bunker or a wall, it's like this is where the battle is won or lost. This is the decisive point. And if you can't take it, it's over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if you can take it, sure, it's nice to get there, but you still gotta go the rest of the way.
I got it.
But like,
you stupid idiot.
St. Lo is. Oh my god, I love it so much. I've lost so many men to just like, hey, you know that house you were about to take? Stealth flamer. It's like, not again.
The sound of death.
Yeah, why don't you just play the long-term strategy, like retreat for like 4 to 5 times to build up your force?
Bro, I'm gonna get counter.
No, I don't want that.
No, what would Gerhard think if we're not meeting our casualty quotas?
Okay, I'm gonna be dead honest. I just hear that if I hear that muffled in the distance, I'm just gonna retreat right then and there.
I want that to, because this is awfully fucking close to the Saving Private Ryan Tiger track sound.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like,
If you ever implement the
actual tigers in that movie,
it has
too.
to be able to kill the tiger.
Say what?
The 1911's got to be able to kill the tiger.
Right. But 1 chance out of 1 million, They'll be like, somebody would be like, yeah, no, I did it. It's like, no, the fire ribbon does not exist. No, I killed the tiger with a pistol, I'm pretty sure.
But the tiger in Saving Private Ryan was the actual real running tiger. That's
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was one of the few ones in the world that actually do run. And Fury, remember the movie Fury? Those were
Yeah, they
real,
used
real
Tiger
tanks.
131 in
Yeah, the
Fury.
Tiger one. I think it's the same Tiger one as well as Saving Private
I mean,
Ryan.
No,
if
Tiger
you're
was
a
the same one.
Western
Tiger Saving
movie
Private Ryan was
maker
like
and
based
you
on a
need tanks, you
T-34.
just go to Bovington and you're like,
Oh,
hey,
I'm pretty
dude,
sure it was a real one. I'm pretty sure I read that it was the actual fucking museum tiger.
yeah, Fury used all
Yeah,
of their
Fury
vehicles
used real
were from the Bovington Tank Museum.
And they basically weren't allowed to do anything.
Yeah, so the Tiger tank in Saving Private Ryan was a converted Russian T-34.
No.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yo, what are you
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
shot at?
So,
I
which
hope
explained
this
the
car-
Some of the
non-interweaving
Russian
wheels.
like janky movies where they just like put a rectangle over a T-34, like they don't actually like change anything.
Yeah.
Put some cardboard panels on the side.
There's a Russian movie
yeah.
out there. They do that weird shit.
It's funny. There's a couple of like the movie
That
T-34.
movie sucks.
It's okay. I watched it on New Year's with a friend.
Chow says the movie sucks. Also, Chow immediately loses the guy.
Yeah, that's karma. No, me and my friend watched it over New Year's. We had a drinking game. Every time someone died or a group of people died, we took a shot of some really shitty Bacardi spiced rum.
Fucking King Tiger looks nasty.
Yeah. Oh, what did you do now?
No, it's just the picture is right beside it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, King
Are
Tiger.
you fucking kidding me?
Chow, you can't play mad, bro. You know what's gonna
I'm
happen.
mad.
You can't play mad.
Oh,
You can't
fucking
play
shit.
tired.
You can't play drunk.
I mean, you
can.
You can. Yeah.
It depends on where you're at, because I feel like playing drunk through our den
Fucking
would
German
be hilarious.
cocksucking bastard.
My computer
gonna
just
burn
went from
Hamburg to the
saying rain
ground.
to winter
Fucking
weather.
Sherman
I am
style,
scared.
motherfuckers.
Hey, Polar, keep your Massachusetts bullshit weather
No,
over there. No,
No.
please.
nope. Look, man, it's gonna be like probably 80 degrees in 2 days. That's just how it is here.
That's how it is in Maryland too, bro. Like, I don't get. I'm dreading summertime and
Hey,
or even spring.
Does it ever do anything other than snow in Canada? Like,
Fuckers.
It rains too.
really? I've been lied to.
Oh, fucking.
Every picture ever of Canada we've been shown, there's snow.
But
Yeah.
like when it does, like when it snows, it fucking snows, man.
When I went up to-
Especially where I'm at, like close to Ottawa here. I'm like a little north of Ottawa, and brother, like, let me look. Like, I think it's snowing right now. As a matter of fact.
The Canadian Insider experience.
We got a spy on the inside of the Canadian ranks.
Yeah, it's about like 1 inch of snow on the F-150 outside. She's sleeping pretty. Everything's good, but yeah, it's snowing almost.
Is the F-150 just a rite of passage for Canadians?
It's the most sold vehicle in Canada, so technically yes. If you're like a toxic male, you drive an F-150.
Are you a toxic man? Well, I mean, you make mud and blood.
By definition, I am. Yeah,
Yeah, you make mud and blood.
100%. I like Yellowstone. I make war games. I'm white. You know, and you know, I don't
You're
fear
the devil.
violence.
Just remember it. You're the devil.
Yeah, I don't fear.
You're
I don't fear
straight,
violence.
you're
I went to war.
Oh, that's another
Like,
thing. Yeah, you
like
went
we've
to war.
said,
You're
all
a
of
baby
the
killer.
anger and hate in Canada was condensed into Herb in his games.
Nah, there's a bunch of
this is my
angels
working
where I work,
theory.
man. I'll fucking tell you that.
Bro, they just put all the fucking rage into me right now. Fucking
Like, look at Chow's stream. Like, that's all the evidence I need.
No, I know this looks a little bit psychotic. I'm sorry. Yeah, it does.
And
Who
the fact-
fucking
the
makes
fact
shit
that-
like that?
Well, no, the thing is,
You made
the concerning factor is when I had screens like this in Mud and Blood 3, and I showed it to my friends, like, isn't this cool? They would look at me with concerned looks like, why do you think this is cool? This is really fucked up.
It's the process of getting there that's cool. Like, because if you just show someone like a screenshot of a field full of body parts, that's terrifying. But if you show someone a video of like a platoon of Germans getting hit by an artillery strike, that's amazing.
Oh yeah,
Well, no,
the shit's
I
flying everywhere, man.
Yeah, no, the thing is, I like they watched me as I play, and they just saw like my two gunners just mow down like a reinforcement squad that came in, and they're just like, "That's
Yes.
yeah." I'm just like, "Yeah, fuck them up."
Wouldn't like the reinforcement ticker still run when the game was paused in 1 Blood 3?
Yes.
I gotta go leave
Are
Monday
you sure about that?
running.
Did that
No,
patch
I'm pretty sure it did.
Oh my god.
I gotta go turn it on right now and leave it running all night and get like a max level gunner and just see him go to town.
And the thing is, I can attest to this because I accidentally, during, I think it was All County Band or something, I accidentally left Motherbook 3 open on my Chromebook for 2 days.
That sounds like the Chromebook would melt.
The Chromebook had fun. Let's just say that.
A fun or a painful death?
I mean, it did just shut down after a little while, so I set the record at my high school for the amount of Chromebooks replaced. It was 4. I wanted to replace my last one because it had an issue, but they said nah, it's too close to the end of the year. Just make do with this one. I wanted the record to be 5, but
that's so sad.
They wouldn't let me. But yeah, I set the record at my high school.
Money and Blood, some Keener guy, we were talking about this on the Black website, but some Keener kid convinced his school board that Money and Blood was a historical game. And somehow, like, it didn't get blocked, and it had, like, this ripple effect in pretty much all the schools. So that's the story, anyways. And then, like, that's why Money and Blood was one of the rare games that were not blocked. And,
rest in peace, cool math games.
Yeah, rest in peace.
How am I gonna play cool games about math?
Totally about math.
What, are you telling me that, like,
Type Learn 3?
like, Papa's Pizzeria isn't a math game?
I tried to argue Mud and Blood was good for students because
I think this Mud and Blood is actually, like, really good.
It forces critical thinking, situational awareness, situation analysis,
maybe
cause and
not.
effect.
You would just be like, haha, 1919 in a box. Victory.
Yeah. No, but this one, it forces critical thinking, situational awareness, situational analysis, cause and effect, planning ahead.
If I can,
of your
this is the most evolved Money and Blood I ever made. This is the end of the road here. Like that's the evolution. That's Recondo is another story, man. That's another story.
Recon and Recondo, I think, are kind of separate because
they kind of branched out. But like this Money and Blood right now, this is like this guy's Recon. You know what I mean? Everything I've learned through Recon development is almost in there. Like. Jams and all these things, and there's a lot of mechanics from Recon and this that I kind of adapted to still like the fast-paced Mud and Blood playstyle. But
wait, was it Mud and Blood 2, Recon, then 3?
Yeah,
was 2, 3?
Yeah, Recon came before 3.
Yeah,
didn't 3 come out on like D-Day?
Something like that. I like my dates. The same I wanted to release
I remember
Steam on the 11th of November, but I was like, there's no fucking way.
I got home from school and was like, it's out. It's time to play.
Yeah, I kind of like I wrote down like Mud and Blood 3's ideas. I was in Cuba with my girlfriend back then, Pepper Thumb. And I just wrote down like all the concepts because it was kind of boring, like you're on the beach all day, and I was like, and my brain likes to. So like fuck it, man! I want to make this game. So I rolled up like about 12 pages of notes and.
I still love 3, even though it's a bit of a.
It's a janky mess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's obviously a far cry from Steam, but I still love. Maybe it's just nostalgia, but I still love it.
Oh well, did he just get the Pastor Faust?
After spending some time in this classic mode, I don't think I could like my brain is on these classic strats, and I'd go back and I'd be like, wait, Ranger training is 5 tactical points? What? Huh?
How am I supposed to finance this?
Chow with the entire fucking West Point class of 1943 out here.
Oh yeah, this is what's going on.
How far? He's just made it about halfway.
Springfield is working.
I feel you're making the game a little harder.
The game's gonna get mad that you have this many officers.
Yeah. The game is gets
Like
mad.
if you have more than like 2 of any class, the game gets upset.
Except for riflemen.
Well, like no, but you got 2 sets of riflemen, so you can go like 2 lights and 2 heavies, and you'll be good. But like you can't have 4 heavy riflemen.
Fuck says you can't have 4 heavy riflemen. I once did a classic game and got up to wave 93, I think, with just riflemen.
Okay, well that's because when you're in a defensive position, having more guns is just.
Granted, this was also in the old.
Better.
This was also in the old classic where I could just have 6 heavy riflemen and let them have fun with combat.
Oh yeah, like.
I really do miss. Like, I don't have anything against the current classic. I think it is good.
Yeah, but it's not. You know what? Like it's not what the people wanted, man. Me too. I miss the old classic, but it's I don't think the classic crowd was ready for that.
The current classic, like the Mudblood 2 style with a bit of tweaking, I think they'll be almost like better than Mudblood.
Yeah, I still think like the.
I believe that too. I believe that the current classic will be better than Mud and Blood 2 given time. When everything's gonna be added, like in like 3, 4, 5 years.
When everything's added, everything's
obviously gotta focus on the campaign because that's like the core of the game.
Oh, absolutely! Like the classic is for everybody to be happy, and it's kind of like a candy. But my heart is with the camping mode. Like,
I mean, like you said, I think it was either yesterday or 2 days ago. Classic's there to find out how to exploit the game the best way possible, and campaign is there to
tactics
and big brain.
Yeah,
instead of be herder, I have 8 medics and cannot die. I mean, in my like 123 wave run, I had like 4 50 XP medics, and no one was at like less than 80 health until the bunker broke, and then it was like, well,
shit.
And that's Mud and Blood 2 for you, what I mean? It's like you got this solid tactic, and then something is gonna happen,
It's always the packs for me. Always in Mud Blood 2. Never the tanks, never the Vespes. That's not how you board that good.
I'll give a shit about him.
You don't care about Limber?
Hey, you're close to the end, Chow.
But that's the problem, though.
Yeah, but he's like a couple of fouls, so yeah, that's pretty packed.
Yeah, but look at the health pool though. That's
he's pretty banged up. Yeah, he's pretty banged up.
Yo, they're not shooting this like German right here. What am I? They're just shooting this stupid German that my guys can't shoot.
Press F9.
Bro. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna. He's still there.
No, press F9.
Stunned. Yeah,
you're stuck.
No, that's my
forum about Mudblood 3 was like basically I had this like offensive theory about you trade health for ground.
I do not care about that.
Oh! I think it's time to pull back.
No.
Chow in the most fucking like monotone and violent, passive aggressive, killer fucking psychotic fucking way possible. No.
What's this man's name? At least let us see his name before he dies. Peyton. B. Peyton.
These fucking retarded AT gunners. I don't fucking know what
they're
these guys do.
AT gunners, not anti-human gunners.
They're not AT gunners.
You ever play skirmish lines? This is the fucking decoy right there. They fucking planted a fucking dummy.
Okay,
I never played skirmish line.
I played F9s, but there's nothing there.
Oh, there is nothing. What the hell? Oh, wait, is there like a ruins that's hidden or something by all the blood and craters?
No, I doubt it.
It might be. It might.
He's alive. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
what?
Peyton.
What?
Peyton live.
Now he moves.
Oh yeah, Herb. I don't think this is like a really. I don't know if it's like gonna be a big deal or not, but like there's like a little period of sweet spot time where if you have a guy bleed like, out when the screen is fading to black, he'll technically survive till the next map.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like when a guy bleeds out, right? He can survive to the next map, and then...
No, but I mean, like, I had a dude at 0 health while the screen was fading to black, and he was just like, "No, I'm good to go."
Is that right? He was on the death door, buddy.
I mean, then he got like gived by a Panzerfaust, and I wasn't upset because I'm like, dude,
That's the thing, man. When you play with Guy Gax, you know he takes back.
It sucked though because like it was like my really good scout. He had like a Sturmgewehr.
Have you watched Lance's last video?
And then he came back and he like carried me for the first half and then died.
Have you watched Lance? Speaking of heartbreaking, like if you get a chance to watch Lance's last video, because you know he's been doing pretty good these days, but he got absolutely wrecked on this one. He lost two of his sergeants, like his RTO and his gunner.
Oh.
And you can almost feel in the mouse how it moves, like the fucking rage, man.
You can always tell because like you can just see the mouse do like the spasm around the dead guy.
Yeah. It's kind of like, and also like the mouse like that doesn't move, you know, like the shock phase too.
Yeah, no, it's like whenever you have my fucking scream of just that true painful scream of no. But like when you're just when are we
gonna get moving, he's been hit back?
What we need for that.
I'm gonna keep campaigning for he's been hit.
No. Here's what we need for that. What we need for that is all the voice actors and people that want to volunteer that have a clear enough mic or whatnot to just scream, "He's been hit." You have a 1 in 100 chance whenever you're hit for that voice line of everyone that's screaming it together.
No.
1 in 1 million.
Yeah.
The whole squad at once screamed out.
Because that's what it felt like, as loud as that motherfucker was.
The like real. What was it? What was the voice line in Mudblood 3 that was like 1 billion decibels?
Oh my gosh! What was
like
that?
the sit rep.
Yeah, the sit rep. Yeah.
Understood.
Like, thank you. We heard you.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit, man.
Operator's eardrum shattered, bro.
Don't take it the wrong way.
No, but because the thing, like especially like in Mudblood 2, the thing is if you had like a grenade or some explosive that went near a couple of your guys, multiple guys would scream.
He's been hit like 8 times at once.
That's why I feel like you should have like multiple people. That voicing is just multiple people screaming, "He's been hit."
I don't know. We'll think about it. Okay.
I mean, we've also thought about throwing toilets or not toilets.
No, like
sinks,
the chinking sink. Oh yeah, that's definitely in. That's definitely gonna go in. A kitchen sink.
And again, you put a kitchen sink in, I put a voice line in. Speaking of, I'm off this weekend.
Right? You have a guy with a lone wolf, and then whenever he throws something, there's a % chance of getting replaced by the kitchen sink. Because he threw everything. He's already thrown it all.
Are they just did they just throw a kitchen sink at us?
They're throwing everything but the kitchen sink. Never mind, they threw the kitchen sink.
No, we've lost the war now, Hans.
That'd be fucking hilarious, man. Oh yeah, we need this Easter egg so bad. And you get the kitchen sink ribbon, you know, because it's so fucking rare.
I like pie ribbon.
Yeah.
No one's gonna. The thing is, outside of this, no one's gonna know about it. They're gonna like, did someone threw something white and it made a shattering sound?
No, it's gonna be just to make sure everybody tracking. I'll make a mouse over it. You know, it'd be lootable. You can grab it.
What is that gonna be, like 1 in 5 million?
Like 1 in 1 million for sure.
So the guy throws it, it doesn't do anything, and then you can pick it up. And then
exactly. Yeah.
It's just like a normal grenade.
And you can toss it too. You can toss it back if you want, man. You know.
So you can fucking play dodgeball with a kitchen sink. That's amazing.
I mean, you throw a kitchen sink, like, I don't know, like, we're pretty wild right now, but, like, I'll have to think about this, but, like, maybe...
No,
Yeah,
we definitely
maybe
need the kitchen sink in some capacity. Like,
No, absolutely, but, like, I'm just thinking, is it gonna do damage, you know, if you get hit by a kitchen sink?
I think it should be like the smoke shells. Like if it hits close enough, it does like a little bit of damage.
Yeah, and you get stunned.
You get you get stunned because speaking of kitchen, like I've had kitchen sinks break on me at work.
I thought you were about to say you've had kitchen sinks thrown at you.
Like, I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised one bit.
I mean, they kind of get thrown, but like not really. But you know, I've had kitchen sinks break on me and like toilets break on me at work. Like they aren't light. And when they break, it's just a
rip chow.
Well, maybe we're gonna get experience, you know? Maybe we're gonna farm this, because apparently that's what people do. Let's see what's up.
I love how you made it so that you tweaked counterattack so people couldn't farm them as easily. And people were like, oh yeah, if you do this, this, and this, you can just like farm them. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, until they call in like heavy artillery on you.
Until they call in HE on your position, blow all your cover to shit, and then they call in air burst afterwards.
Alright, boys, to the Alamo.
I tried the Alamo one.
Molotov. If he throws that, that's gonna be a bad time.
That's the thing. I've tried.
He threw
it. doesn't work like it doesn't work this way, man.
That's the thing. I tried the Alamo once, and I got 2 Wily Peach shells in both houses I was trying to defend.
I tried the Alamo for 20 days in a church in Aachen, and it eventually worked because I just blew up all the Germans with airburst.
Dude, airburst is airburst in Mud and Blood Steam versus airburst in Recon.
I mean, Recon airburst is like actually like pretty useful.
It covers a lot. It
covers a lot.
It is perfect for fire-based missions because you get none of the heat for blowing up the walls. You get the intel, and you can like weaken the defenses. Now, if you're on a fire-based like defense, just don't. Just give up.
This dumbass.
Don't shoot, let him burn.
Imagine if that German got the shot off before he...
Oh yeah, man, that'd be like pure mud and blood fucking classic moment.
That would actually just be fucking purple.
The German's about to burn, but he turns around while he's catching fire and then shoots you.
Be some fucking like...
How do you manage this, man, in a video game? I don't know, but
the thing is, we know. Oh my gosh!
Oh, he shot. No, it's empty.
See, the thing is that now this brings up 2 things. It's like people go on about like how the Germans aim faster than you. It's not fair, and how come I always burn on first tick and there's no first tick amnesty? And then Germans do shit like this. They almost get the shot off while they're burning to death. And also can just stand in the fire as long as they like and don't get little
Everyone knows the Germans are wearing, like, heat-proofed uniforms.
Yeah, they're wearing flame-retardant uniforms, yes.
Meanwhile, we're wearing flammable uniforms.
Yeah, you guys just, you know, like in Battlefield, like the video game, how, like, you catch fire, like, so quick.
You're reloading, what? You're supposed to reload, he's not... Okay, fine.
In Battlefield 1, you'll, like, step through, like, some ash and cinders on the ground and catch a blaze.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to charge this trench, bro.
Well, they already flanked you.
You got this, Chow. You got this, buddy. Almost there.
I wish I had a recording of my, like, bar gunners, like, 1v10, because that was... I miss him. He was so good. I have a screenshot of, like, he had 1 patrol, 15 kills, like, 25 minutes.
What was the guy that Zetterman had too? Like it was his scout. Fuck. What was his name? You know, like he died. It took him 3 missions, but he was like his go-to guy, and he was like just charging make him do like all sorts of fucking crazy shit. And he was
You always need that one like crazed gunman in the squad who will just run in.
Yeah, and then you know, you're like, hey man, I'm growing up pretty hard with this dude. This guy's he's like pretty good to go. And then yeah, after 4 missions, he dies, you know, and you're like,
no, Langer, who lived? What's the dude's name who lived? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, no, like I always feel bad sending like experienced guys in, but like when you need something done, you put experience.
As the
on.
person
absolutely.
said, you can't send a rookie in because he's gonna fail and die.
There's
Like,
a
if-
review on Steam that says that. He's like, I felt nothing in video games in a long time, but because of Money and Blood, like all the lives of my dudes, like I have real like fucking
In
tension.
Recon, it's real. The
Yeah,
Recon
have
is
a
like
roster,
the most.
you need to get attached to them. You need to know what they are. Like I know my medics, I know my combats, I know my demos. You know,
It's the original 4 too. Like when one of the original 4 goes down, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
that's the thing. You take your original 4 with you. You get them all as staff sergeant. You know, you got a full squad of sergeants out in the jungle, and then
Yeah,
some
you got your
bullshit
A team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a fucking A team, and you send them out.
Can never. The problem is you can never send the A team on a mission that needs the A team because you're too attached.
That's the problem. That's the fucking problem.
Like I have some old screenshots of like a dead drop. I sent in the A team. 3 of them died, but we got the job done. Got like 20k XP and 50 intel out of the thing, and it was worth it. Because a rookie ranger is still slightly better than what the NVA is throwing at you.
Slightly, but I remember the first time I sent out my secondary team without flak vest because I finally read the wiki and found out, oh, flak vests don't block bullets. I guess I shouldn't put flak vest.
Yeah,
on my
they only
guy.
block AA guns. Sorry to tell you, but they only work against the shotgun now.
Okay, no, but like. I found out they didn't like offer any bullet protection or anything, so I'm like, okay, I should probably stop carrying them because of extra ball. The first fucking Viet Cong I encountered threw a fucking grenade, killed 2 of my guys, and knocked the other 2 halfway across.
Dude, I had an NVA the other day run out of a tree, throw a grenade at his feet, blow himself and one of my guys up. And
Seems
then,
historical. Historically accurate.
I mean, what Recon what makes it so awful is like the trying to heal someone messages, like, and the sound with it failed to stabilize the soldier. It's like, oh fuck.
That sound, like, please add that sound back to Recondo because like that sound.
Come on, let it go.
Can we add?
And
Okay.
award medals posthumously. Let it go, man.
Can we add? Okay, or this is just a psychedelic. Psychological.
No.
This is just a psychological thing. Can we please give Purple Hearts to Fallen Rangers?
I mean, the purple art could only be rewarded to like wounded in action and recon. So
I know. I'm just saying, when like in Recondo, can we please like if we have a guy? Because
I think we should be allowed to award the medals posthumously because, like,
that did happen.
You're sacrificing the benefit of the medal for sentimentality.
That's the
so
thing.
you're actively harming yourself.
It's psychological thing. It helps the player go on. It's because the thing is, it's all about mentality. When it all boils down to mentality. You can't play when you're tired. You can't play when you're mad. When you're distressed or something, you don't want to play anymore, and that affects how you're playing.
No, hold on. 24-hour recon snow day stream.
Oh,
I might.
I'm off tomorrow, man. I'm off.
God, I lost like my like A and B team, and I'm at like 30 heat, and I think I got a rage quit because I like accidentally like clicked out of the window and something crashed. But
I've never had a recon crash, but I've had so many 3 crashes.
Well, it wasn't recon. It was Flashpoint broke and took down recon with it.
Oh. Well, here's a question. Why was Mud and Blood 3 so prone to crashes after jibs or explosions?
It's like, I think there's a sound that wasn't working good.
Like I said, it's a janky mess.
Yeah,
we love it nonetheless.
I've powered through Mud and Blood 3 on my little dinky-ass Chromebook, and I would crash so often, and like I got stuck at Mortain for a while because, all the different emplacements, like throwing grenades and shit, would crash my game every, It was a fight and a half to get
How
through.
long till Chow loses his sanity?
I think we're pretty much there, man.
Yeah, because he's
We're like
thinking to
95.
himself to keep himself calm.
He's tried like all snipers. He's doing like all officers for like the third time in a row.
Well, you can still see that he's working. Like, you know,
He's at it, but like he is Gerhard, man. No amount of casualties will result in a retreat.
Yeah. No. Okay. Every time I hear it, it's not the Banshee scream that I do. It's the other hit scream. The one that really sounds like paint. Like
yeah, I love it.
I didn't realize that was my voice. I thought you just grabbed one, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me listen back to my hand-to-hand recordings. It was on my third sample, and it was towards the end. I hear that, I'm like,
yeah,
I don't remember making that sound.
Yeah, it was a hand-to-hand sound, but I'm like, no, that's so good for like when you get hit, man.
It's always so hilarious in hand-to-hand when like it's a German with an MG42 and he just like hits your commando for like 150 damage.
German's not shooting. Yeah, we're targeting it anyways.
Yeah, no,
it's this guy. Like, what?
But like that, the Banshee scream. Yeah, that one I can see. That one I can see when a guy got hit really bad. But then there's like one that's in the sample. It's like 2 or 3 seconds before it. That one I didn't realize I made, and it always just. It might be messing with me because it's my own voice that I'm hearing, but I don't know. Every time I hear one of my screams in game, it's odd.
Yeah, screams and your screams are fucking good. That's why, like, I was like, oh yeah, well, I have like 6 or 5 screams. That'd be alright, good variation. Fuck, we got like 26 on each side, man.
For the kitchen sink throwing noise, just like record like just a faucet just like going for like 4 seconds. That's just flying through the air.
If you want, I could just get. We always get broken shit. I hate to say it, but like sinks do not handle wet. Sinks and toilets do not live.
You drop the sink on the floor.
I feel bad. One time at pulling belt, he picked up a sink. It was in its box, but the bottom of it just fell out, and this sink just came down and just shattered right in fucking front of him. There was nothing he could have done about it either.
That must have been so sad to watch.
It was so funny.
His face probably been fucking worth $1 million.
His face was just so fucking dumb. He was just so fucking done with the job. Like, we're not responsible for it. Like, if it just happens, it happens. Now, obviously, if he just, like, picked it up and thrown it on the ground, yeah, he'd been responsible. But when the box just breaks and there's nothing you can do about it...
It's like, we've had it all this time and we couldn't come up with something sturdier than cardboard.
Oh, no, dude, I fucking love when I get these, like, 50, 60-pound weights in the shittiest cardboard ever. Like, okay, so I want to meet the motherfucker who's ordering 100-pound rubber dumbbells.
Rubber?
Rubberized.
But you want to be able to drop them.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to.
No, I'm tired. My mind just went. It's just like it's just 100% rubber, 100 pounds.
No, it's a 100-pound dumbbell.
Yeah,
I hurt my wrist trying to pull it off the belt because there's the height the belt is. You can't just slide it off. You actually have to fucking pick it up and then set it onto the roller line. So I tried
using a fishing hook.
I could just pull one off I could just pull a fishing rod off the belt and see if that would work.
Like it works in Minecraft.
You could pull the fucking Titanic out of the ocean with a Minecraft fishing hook.
Yeah, just put like lure 3, dude.
Yeah, no, but like the thing that pisses me off is when I got 3 of those motherfuckers in a row, because it's not like the same as getting like a 100+ pound furniture set.
Yes, it's dangerous.
Because the thing is, when you've got like those furniture sets and whatnot, you've at least got something to grab. Here you don't.
It's all about that density.
You just have to pick up a 100-pound weight and carry it to the roller line.
It's like when I moved back from Jordan, like the movers like taped the 2 of my barbells together, and I was like, "Fucking idiots, man!" Like now we have a 90-pound problem, you know, versus like 2 fucking 45 pound barbells like are like easily like, takeable in your hands. You move them. Now it's just this fucking wonky taped out together clusterfuck, abortion that is gonna hit all the walls and shit. I was so fucking mad, man. It's like, and you make it hard on yourselves, dudes. Like, why are you taping this shit up? Anyways,
to tape people when they shoot stuff,
it's not like that's like logistically easier to like maneuver.
exactly. Yeah, you nailed it on the head. Like, that's exact.
Smaller things and making it bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the exact fucking right term for this. It is not logistically fucking sound to do that at all.
Chow's about to lose another team.
Yeah, this is about the like at this when you start the third quarter. Wow, and like look at those hits too, man.
That's the thing. There have been very few missed shots. All these guys are just nailing their shots.
They're Eastern Front veterans, and like it's weird, dude. They're all
are the Eastern Front veterans?
Yeah. 201 casualties.
It's easy. What it is, it's wire cutters because thank God. Eastern Front.
Thank God. Look at all this wire that is left for us to cut after the mighty 8th has bombed this place like 20 times.
Yeah, no, but then it's reinforced positions, so there's 15% more.
Fuck! Where's he? Where's my second guy? It's right there, you fucking retard. Get your fucking back.
Oh, Chow's getting mad, bro.
Now he's upset.
You lost it.
Greedy, you broke, Chow.
I think the secret is snipers. I got mine on pause right now, but I've come pretty far.
You don't
tried that, man. We were there. You were the one that tried it.
I'm advocating for like 4 heavy riflemen, a scout, and a gunner. Go like full rifle squad.
No, in all seriousness, you get good fire once they rank up. They can get those AP rounds. And then the rifle grenades, and then mortars. What you do is you put 2 riflemen with mortars in the back so they can't be interrupted. You launch them off. You just rain hell. You cycle them. You have that gunner up front beating the shit out of everyone, or figuratively with bullets.
And preferably you get an RTO. They get like at least a bomb drop because they all lined up, right? So you should hit them.
Like, see, Chow's like Gerhardt. He doesn't pull back under any circumstances.
And he doesn't believe in snipers or RTOs. He doesn't do that shit.
He's fighting a Napoleonic war. That's what he's doing.
What he could do is, if he didn't, since he doesn't seem to care about casualties, just go all commandos and then just rush.
But
everyone.
There's too many.
There's
too many concentrated at the end.
Hey, I'll get smoked mid-ground in the open. He'll get fucked up by the K98s when he come in there.
No. The fucking issue is this place with no fucking cover, no concealment anywhere. Look at it.
Now, when
you either got to go heavy rifleman for like the explosive support, or light rifleman for the smoke grenades.
And charge.
There, I have. How do I fucking kill someone with a fucking carbine at fucking this distance?
You'd be surprised.
Or you said you were planning on making craters offer a little bit of cover.
Yeah, I'm actually drawing one right now. So the B-17 and potentially the bomb drop from the plane will create a hole.
So that area that Chow's fighting right now, that would be like a cover just a cover. You could just.
Well, it depends if it's B-70, like because artillery.
There's a lot of B-17 craters here.
Yeah, so B-17 would change the map, but the Germans would be all in there too, right?
I mean, it might help spread them out though too.
Yeah, absolutely would help to spread them out for sure. Yeah.
I mean, you say that, but I've had maps where like the first half there's no one, and then there's like 8 dudes in a trench.
Yeah, I've also had that.
But Germans don't like to stack, too close to each other. So.
Well, that's when you get that's when you got a sandbag up top, a square house in the middle, and then another sandbag at the bottom, and then you've got
the perfect trifecta right there.
And then you've got 4 in each, and it's fucking hell.
Unless you have a Panzerfaust, and then you can just be like, your cover doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah, your cover and your intentions are null to me.
Like precision arty plus airburst is the best like command ability combo just ever.
When I do command abilities after, I'm probably gonna do command ability. I don't know. I don't know if I should do classes or command abilities after.
Probably classes, because like you always are gonna have your men. You're not always gonna have your abilities on
True, yeah.
available. I'm really struggling with words.
Yeah. Speaking of verbal academy, like verbal feedback, because I like text feedback's good, but verbal feedback because I can hear tones and whatnot.
I saw that. I still need to like watch the little thing that got
Oh, so you made the intro, and did you make anything else?
No, not the. All I have is the intro. Once I
You
get,
should not be pinned.
what's either going to happen is I'm either going to get a rig that can actually record, or I'm going to ask people like Chow and Zeta to just record background gameplay footage while I do voiceover of the script that I've written.
Yeah, you can probably download like some of Chow's videos, and then you can do like you can probably like edit them.
Yeah. Chow, you good with that?
Now you can't keep going all officers.
My gosh, he's Command is probably
ask him later when he's less focused, but I'm sure he is okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll just give me credit, whatever. I don't know. Actually, David Bogut 5, whatever he searched.
You know, it would be hilarious if like I stayed up like all night, hopped on Moon Blood, and just beat it first try.
Yeah, no, but all I really need now is just to do final touches on the, like, just finish up the script completely, and by that I mean I'm happy with it, because I've got a draft, I want to get that finished, then I just do voiceover, I just record that, obviously, and then I put that over top of gameplay footage. The hardest challenge is going to be getting specific stuff, stuff like air superiority. You don't really run it. Like, it's there, but trying to get that, you know, is kind of hard. Because if you're killing Germans before they can call in, you know, a cast run, then it's not really gonna... You can't really record that.
I mean, isn't it just, like, the overarching message, like, this airstrike has been canceled by, like, the battle conditions or whatever it says?
Yeah, I'm just using that as an example because that's the first one that pops into my head.
What the fuck? Was it the first one?
Oh my gosh.
Chow, I think you need like a break.
Like, go get a
like legitimately.
Take a piss, get some water.
We're all like sad for Chow. We just want to hug him, man. Like, he's just like going in this spiral of.
Imagine like the fucking guy in charge of like the casualty reports, though.
Fuck this guy.
That's artillery.
That's artillery, Chow.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh boy.
He's gone.
He's way full Gerhard, man.
Yeah, unless some fucking pansy ass fucking artillery stop us.
Oh my gosh, Chow's really going off the deep end.
Okay, it's fallen a little bit short.
Come on, land here.
Will it walk back on target? That's the big question.
Come on,
no, it's walking back.
No, it's walking towards the Germans.
Absolutely fucked you.
Not very, Hans. It's a creeping barrage. Why is it creeping towards us? Oh no.
Yeah, no, but I just wanna get the script completely finalized so I can start recording that.
I don't care. Let's go.
Shit. Oh my, that. Ouch.
Yo, we have all officers right. Yeah, we should be.
Like, I think you should take a break, and then after that you come back. Greyhound 2105s. You know what I mean?
How long till the Mighty Eight's ready to go again?
Where are they?
How much is the Mighty Eight done except just remove corpses? Oh my gosh!
There they
go. Melee.
That guy has a machine gun.
Or melee.
Okay, and I have two fists. What do you have?
Melee? They're not melee.
No, they can't see each other. They're in a smoke
I
cloud.
thought fixed that. What?
Yeah, I feel like with
it's gonna come to that though, because people are like doing the tree shit, right?
Yeah, but when
Alright, carbines, shoot him.
He's dead.
Bro, see, these carbines don't have the firepower to kill.
Well, it would help if he wasn't like, 1v before and could actually get more than one shot off.
Yeah, I feel like
I thought
when
SS
two
take
units
4
are
shots
within.
by Sten gun, and he promptly kills.
Yeah. I agree with you, Yesti. Like if
Like,
you're within a lost
Alright,
blocker,
yeah, let's try the light rifle, man.
What would you say is fair? Hand to hand? Like, because if I was in a smoke screen and like I suddenly saw like what I think is an enemy, I'm probably gonna try and get. Just thinking.
Yeah, you're not just gonna light up movement in a smoke cloud.
What I think I would do is I would get closer to try and identify.
If you stand in a smoke grenade, I'm fucking telling you, you want to get the fuck out of there. Like it legit, like. But there's a lot of shit going on in this game that you wouldn't do in real life.
Yeah. No.
But
like what we're doing right now.
Yeah. So, well, no, I'm pretty sure it got to that point at some places.
Oh wait, no, we're on attempt 69.
You're telling me that we would send 6-man squads to try and take this on by its.
Well, 6-man squad that patrol for 1.2 miles and fight up to 30 people total. I think that's. Yeah,
I mean, I
think that's possible.
Like,
absolutely.
Like you can just say like we keep getting unlucky and getting assigned to the sector with the highest enemy activity. Like,
I mean, 6-man squad and they bump into like a platoon. That would probably like go back behind a curb and then call some support, which is what you do too. Yeah, I'm not saying this is like historically accurate, but I'm saying this represents a patrol, right, of 1.2 mile, and then. It's condensed into a 20-minute, but like it represents a full day of combat.
Yeah. So like, what are we going with? Like the same 1 hour or 1 minute in real life is an hour in game. Like what?
Usually, like in the herb games, 2 minutes is 1 hour usually. Yeah.
Well, Recon it was a minute was an hour.
Yeah, because they need to go fast. Because I was like, okay, so 48.
It would be like an hour per patrol.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't get anything done. Like that's like a whole day of playtime to get like 3 or 4 ranks. It's like, I mean, even a minute an hour is still. It feels like forever.
It does. Recon days can drag on.
I mean, yeah.
The Recon nights can drag on. I've had some like times where I've gotten into like big night firefights, and they feel like
they're exhausting.
I hate night firefights because
but that's the thing with Recon, man.
You have the vision advantage, but at night everyone like
everybody sucks.
Your Rangers have just gone.
Like you rely on your 5,
and you'll see you at the same time you see him.
That's the thing, and you rely on your 5-tier spotting guy. You really do.
Decoy, God fucking damn it, not again.
No, but like back on the smoke grenade, I feel like hand to hand should be allowed.
Yeah, I agree with that. Even shooting too. Like if both stands in the same lost blocker, they should be able to shoot each other. It's like a house, right?
Yeah. But I think what would happen more often is like players would use the smoke to get up close. I don't know. It's odd because it's like.
I mean, but the thing is, because the Germans don't rush into smoke.
Yeah, they don't rush in smoke, and they won't do it either because that's stupid.
Like,
they might toss like a random grenade in there, though.
Like, gas out the Germans and get up close and just light them up with the carbines.
Yeah,
the Germans
might toss the random grenade in there, though.
Here's something that you saying tossing a random grenade reminded me of something. Like if there was like a German machine gunner. Something I used to do to counter snipers in Mud and Blood 2 is I would just order the focus fire on the last location that I saw a sniper.
Wouldn't all-around defense work on snipers?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
I think it does.
So the bipod. The bipod skill is gonna get revamped. What I thought is like. When you're on your bipod, what's gonna happen is like the tracer does like what it does in the skirmish line as far as an area of effect, right? So now that your guy's on the bipod, then he shoots at someone, then everybody is beside that tracer is affected by the pin ability, right? So and the next skill, which is I think is Overwatch, is that what? So yeah. Overwatch will be something else. So,
The buffoon is flummoxed.
I'm sure they'll kill it someday.
We need to bring back hand to hand for the vehicles.
For tanks. He's like, yeah, fuck this.
No, bring it back so the tank is allowed to hand with you. Who just swings like a regular German.
That I know that would be a
so
lot.
the second skill will be an area of effect, right? So you shoot in that general direction, but I want the fucking Germans to do it too.
That's
so.
Like, I don't want a German. Like if I toss a smoke, if there's like a German MG34 or 42,
you want him to be able
light
to
that
shoot
smoke
in there.
up.
Yeah. And he's gonna use if he's on his bipod, then you're gonna be affected.
That's the thing. And like if Germans throw smoke, I might tell my gunner,
shoot that.
Light that fucker up.
I do think we should get the tripod 34 or 42 as like an replacement.
Absolutely. And it'll be like stupid range, yeah.
As long as it doesn't give my guy.
Please no. It's
Probably
a 34 42. It can't give unless there's a lot of rounds going very quickly.
Probably not. It probably won't.
But
the range will be stupid though. Like I'm warning you. Like a machine gun on a tripod can fucking shoot fire.
If you've ever seen like any footage of like those tripods with the guns firing, the gun just doesn't move.
Yeah, I shot a C6 on the tripod, man, and it's stupid. It's like a mile long fucking pretty much like.
If you see a little dot moving along the horizon, just light that fucker up.
Well, you shoot a burst, and then you see the splashes. Yeah, all right, like crank me 2 notch on up, and then one notch to the left. All right, click. Yeah, pretty much spot on. All right, let's go. Short burst, full 200 rounds. Let's go. And the other guys at the other end, they're like, "Where the fuck is that?" Like, that's unfair. Bad review.
What do you mean? You actually
refund.
in real life you use the light machine gun and emplace weapons as like area denial, and you don't just hip fire it? What? No, that's not possible.
Speaking of machine guns, Herb, do you remember in Mud and Blood 3 how machine gunners their arms would recoil?
Yeah, no, this more complicated. Like, so animation in Lua can be done, but it's taxing code-wise, and it's a little hard. So my reload animation, it's like 6 or 7 frame, and it's just it was a lot of fucking work. But that was one of those things that was like, I'm not giving that away. Like, I want
we can't just have him magically get a new map.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The reload animation, that's one thing I would label under core mechanics.
You gotta know when he's empty and when he's about to be like.
It's like a Mud and Blood 2. Soldiers didn't have reload animations, correct?
They wouldn't. Yeah, exactly.
You just had to listen to sound cues and search. Why isn't my guy shooting?
I mean, with the bolt actions though, it was just like an infinite magazine.
It really was, because the rate of fire was so slow, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, like there was no difference. I mean, like still though, 100 XP due to the Springfield probably put out more rounds than a guy with a Garand.
Well, a 0 XP guy with the Garand, yeah, probably. Oh gosh, what was that scream? I don't remember making that scream.
Oh, I don't remember making that noise. That was me? Oh god, I should see a therapist.
Oh, did they shoot that stupid German? Oh my god, they're shooting this stupid fucking German right here. Stop shooting at him!
Chow is gonna turn like racist against Germans at this rate.
Don't let them get their heads up.
Nah, I'm just gonna hate barbarians. Fuck them.
Oh god, I'm out of ice cream. This is so sad.
No, but yeah, no. If animation's too taxing, I won't suggest too many of them. But
it's not too taxing, but we're gonna get there at one point. But like it's right now,
it's focused on like
100%. Like it's like right now, like I'm satisfied with what I got, but
yeah, no. Did you read my thing about the? Did you read my thing about the the polish update?
Yeah, I mean, that's like probably post release. I post 1.0. You know what I mean?
No, we gotta have the polish update and the Polish update.
No, what the polish update was. What I meant by that was like it's a current state polish update where it fixed certain core things. Like,
Wait,
in
Sean,
that,
did you just have 4 men survive? All
Yes, he did.
bleeding?
Oh, not a good sniper.
Wow.
Fucking retarded sniper. Fucking.
yeah, no, but like what I think one of the things I listed was rally. Rally is fixed. And I've actually been
Rally's fixed, yeah.
I've been using that to great effect, like I did back in Modern Warfare 3. And that guy got missed by one sniper bullet. He's
Shut
just
up! You just got fucking shot once on your fucking squad.
He's even got a mustache! Like,
where is artillery coming from?
Oh yeah, let's check how these guys are going.
oh my god. Just like the contrast between like the beginning of the map.
Why is it
and
annoying?
the map.
You called it?
They
Did you
called
call
it on
it?
the Greyhound?
Yeah, call.
They threw it. Someone tossed a flare at that Greyhound.
Yeah, probably, man. Well, that Greyhound's gonna have a bad day just backing up either.
Yeah, no, but then like I think another thing was finally finishing the sprites for the SS and FJs because there have been several times where I've mislabeled a soldier as just standard Warmoth just because he's reloading, and that's
Yeah,
probably
these
my
things.
fault.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. Shit like that. Because I'm like, I love the new content. I know I know pretty much everyone else loves the new content, but there's certain things that I label. Personally, I just like think of as core gameplay mechanics, like certain bits of information or functions that the player needs to have at their disposal to get like the best experience they can. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, I want to nail the mechanics first, like, so we got 3 tier of soldiers. Obviously, we're gonna have more soldiers, but I want 3 tier of soldiers, so that we got that, so do I want to do all the frames right away? Nah, man, like, we got the mechanics, the guys are there, it's cool, it was working. Does it work in the big, chunk salsa, like, mechanics that we have? Yeah, that's good, Now I want to bring, like, a couple more vehicles that, I feel like could be added, but with their own mechanics, right? Like, so glance shot for Tiger, hiding mechanics for like the Stug, light vehicle mechanics for like the 20 mil, all that shit. So I'm bringing like the mechanic. Once we're done that, then yeah, I can spend like a day or two drawing frames for like the SS and shit like that. And
Oh yeah, Herb, question about the Stug. Can it camo in Classic?
say what?
Can the Stug go into camouflage?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, yeah.
Okay, because there was one time I had a Stug go into camo, and then the Germans just didn't attack for like 15 waves, because they were all just standing around next to it.
Behind it or next to it?
No, just chilling out with it. It was like slightly off, it was slightly outside of like maximum scout vision range. Okay. And I was like, where are all the Germans? So I scroll over and
they're probably like ganging up with him, yeah. They're probably, their AI was like, hey, there's a tank, let's gang up with that. And but the tank was hiding.
Left, and they all charged.
Like shit, where our support go? Run.
Yeah, I didn't have a gunner. I had like a couple dudes. The Johnson, in my opinion, is the best rifle for Classic.
Oh, I changed the sound. Like it's the same sound, but like I changed the channels. So like left is right and right is. Anyways, it's for me it's a big pet peeve because the reverb of the gun was to the left. I'm like no, like 97% of the time the soldiers are shooting left to right. So like I wanted that to be changed.
Yeah.
So big deal for me, small deal for everybody else.
Well, no, that's another thing that gets on me is directional sounds in a game like this, especially a game like this. Like when I was playing Recon, sounds important, but like the snipers, sniper sounds are awesome. By the way, it's just bullets should crack first. Like you should hear that.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also no space and no sound in space, and you know what? There's gonna be sound in my space games. But I get what you're saying, but it's yeah.
Dude, imagine like a space FPS and then there's just no sound effect.
Like you have a sound slider and everything, but like just doesn't do anything.
It's like the most in-depth audio options panel imaginable. And
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You have weapon sounds.
No, your guy every time you shoot just says pew pew.
No, like you hear the guy breathing in his helmet and shit like that. You know, cracking a fart once in a while.
I was still there. Thank God.
Dude, it must suck to be on like the ISS and someone's like just ripped one. Like, he's like, there's nowhere for that shit to go.
God.
Yeah, it's stuck in your suit, man.
Oh my god.
Why did you shoot him? Not what?
Chow, are you okay?
I don't know, but stuff like the sniper, like the bullet comes by, and then you hear the rifle crack, and then
That's the mechanic of the guns currently, you know. So I gotta make an exception with a sniper. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's fine.
Me too.
That's the thing. It's not like a game breaking thing. That's something like a quote unquote after game polish, or
Actually, maybe later on, like.
And that's something very later on because it's not
you know in PUBG like you get the snap before the sound.
Yeah.
And that was fucked with me. And I've been shot at in life more than often. And you get that crack, and then you get. But I feel to me in video games, I want to hear the gun first. But it's just what it is. Like so in Battlefield, you hear the gun first, and you hear the snap after. And I know it's like super arcadey or whatever, but like to me, it's just it's just one of those things. It's one of those things like where lasers are, they have sound to them, and they have recoil when you shoot them.
Work like in Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
It always pisses me off.
Oh, what did you think of that one guy's suggestion about being able to rotate your emplacements in classic?
I mean,
Conga line trench, yeah.
Couldn't do it in Mudblood too.
It's like one of those things that like it could happen, but the time I'm gonna spend designing this versus what it's gonna actually give, I'd rather give you a different trench, a different shape, than rotate the trench.
Yeah, no, like I get what you're saying about conga lining a trench, but the thing is, one, if you have to fall back, that singular line of trench can we used to get to, and also that's expensive as fuck to make a conga line, because trenches are long, but that's still expensive as fuck to make a conga line from your forward checkpoint to your rear checkpoint.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably do like that trench line, like that kind of like weird square tooth. You know what I mean? Like that kind of like zipper line, trench line.
Like the zigzag trench.
Yeah. So we could do that on like a 90-degree, like especially in maps like Mortain and shit like that. But
dude, when you get the time for Mortain, I'm gonna fucking love it.
Oh yeah, Mortain's gonna be like a 1600 pixel map max, not 12,000, and then 30 German is going to be at the end with like 100% momentum, and they will Mud and Blood to you. So that's the Mortain that I want.
People who just like don't know what's coming, they're just like chilling with their
yeah. All right, like my first 12 time
rifleman just advancing, not finding anyone, and then just a wave of death.
There's like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of trench and barbed wires here. That's cool, it's kind of useless at the start, but yeah, I'll keep going. What the fuck? Get back to the trench.
That's the Mortain I want, because that's the Mortain I got way back in Mud and Blood 3.
Mud and Blood 3 was still progressing, but like in the Mortain, like on Steam, I want the Germans to attack to fuck you up. Like I want them to,
One Blood 3's biggest oh shit moments when you're like crossing a road and an Opel drove out, but now it's like you're attacking a Pack 40 and then a flamer hops off.
Okay, so because I wasn't a part of the community back then, and I never checked the wiki for it. I always lived in fear of a flamer in Mud and Blood 3.
Was it? I don't remember.
think so.
I don't think there were
flamers in Mud and Blood 3, but I always lived in fear.
The MG42 and 34 gunner, those guys messed you up.
Oh my gosh, I remember the first one I came across. I thought, oh no, that's not fair. That's not fun. Dude, gunners scared me. Like that. Like there were things that legitimately scared me in Modern Warfare 3. The grenades, gunners, static MGs that could jib. Artillery. What the fuck? Okay, or what was up with artillery in Modern Warfare 3? Why was it
3 already was just like, hey, we're gonna drop 4 tactical nukes on you.
This is but the thing is, an arty shell could land on the left side of the screen. All your guys could be on the right, but they'd still be hit by it.
Yeah, well, the fragmentation of a Bloodstein got like the explosions got nerfed a lot, but I mean it allows you to just you're still affected by stun, and I give you a little damage. But I don't like fucking entire squad if you're like in 100 meter of an explosion like it would in real life.
That's what it was in Modern Warfare 3. Every time I
Absolutely.
I either ran with my tail between my legs or said, "All right, boys, it's do or die," and we rushed that position.
So
like every German unit had organic light and heavy artillery batteries. So they could be firing the mortars too. They could be firing the 15 centimeter at you. You don't know.
These fucking decoys are the worst fucking part of this fucking temp. These fucking
Oh my god, Chow.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Chow's just gonna burn himself and not play Mon and Blood for the next 7 months, and nobody's gonna win out of that.
No,
it's like when you play hockey and you lose like 8-0 and you keep your goalie in the goals and you don't switch him. You know? You can't do that.
Has anyone tried just just building a wall around the goal? Is that allowed?
You can do that with people, but it's like...
Yeah, people do that. Like when you do a dive in front of a slap shot, which is the most fucking erotic thing you can do in the 21st century.
Snowmen in front of the goal. Easy.
Like buy 6 dudes. You know, like all your dudes in front of the goal. One on top of each other's.
Haha, you can no longer score.
But they probably would score.
They'd find a way.
Because they would pass, so they would control the entire puck, first of all, which is like...
What if you got...
hold on, I'm not finished. And then they will maneuver the puck to their fucking blue liner, which is usually the biggest fucking defenseman. And that guy is a 110 mile per hour slap shot. And I'm fucking telling you, the wall will crumble at one point on the first or second rebound. I'm telling you that.
No. Just get like a 400-pound dude, give him like a flak jacket, and just sit him there.
No, that's illegal equipment. Next question.
What do you mean I can't bring a flak jacket to a sporting event?
Only one person has a flak jacket, and it's the goalie.
Because he fucking needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's fucking coming at him fast, man.
Goalie with a really big flak jacket.
I remember when I was little and I held up like an actual ice hockey puck in my hand, and then the guy I was talking to is like, by the way, how would you? It's like that's heavy, right? I'm like, yeah, because I was little, like 4 or 5 years. Like now, imagine that flying at your face. I'm like, I don't wanna. And then he's like here, hand it here, and then he sent me down to the bottom of the hallway. He fucking chucked that shit at me. It's like, like, yeah, I don't want to grow up to play hockey.
Yeah, hockey is definitely gonna forge you into a man, that's for sure.
When you the thing about hockey, the thing I've seen the most about hockey is like, I don't know.
Oh my god!
I go on YouTube. I go on YouTube. I want to watch a fight, and sometimes a hockey match breaks out instead of a fight. No.
It's the fastest and most violent sport in the world.
Aside from rugby, because rugby. They don't play.
Yeah, but rugby's slower than the hockey, you know.
It is, but they don't play with helmets and they have like no holds barred.
Yeah, that's cool, but like that guy ain't coming at fucking 20 miles an hour on skates too at you. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. That's what scares me the most about hockey. Is how fast those fuckers move, and
you can die. You can die on the ice. You know, I mean, you can get fucked up. So that's why, like, I'm like, well, yeah, these guys are paying $7 million, but bro, if you don't keep your head up, you can get paralyzed. Like. It's the closest thing to gladiators that we fucking know, you know what I mean? Like, it's just stupid. Hockey is stupid, man. Like, it was made in the 20s when men were just just looking for a way to die or get a scar, and now we're like, nobody is like I don't know what hockey's
Like, hey,
gonna
dude,
be
you
like
wanna
in
go,
20
like,
years, but
break
nobody.
your neck? And everyone's like, no, I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to
I
like break
enjoy
your
my neck.
job bone and teeth and like lose an eye maybe today, or like get your throat opened by a blade, or get punched in the face 16 times even though you don't want to fight, or have like this rubber thing that, no, mind you, like a brick circle coming at you at 90 miles an hour, and you can catch it in the mouth, and if you don't do it for the team, you're like a pussy and you're never gonna play again. No, man, I know what to do. I'll give you 7 million. Well,
Yeah, no, it's funny you mentioned getting your throat sliced open by a skate, because when I was a Boy Scout, and our EMER prep, or not EMER, our first aid guide, he was talking about how his dad was a combat veteran. And that actually happened to someone out on the ice. Someone fell, and then they got their throat slit open and their jugular got cut.
yeah, somebody. It happens on TV, man.
Yeah, no, but his dad just jumped over the side, just out onto the ice, and stuck his fingers into the hockey player's neck and just pinched his jugular shut until EMTs could arrive.
Fuck, man.
I mean, like that's great reaction. So that's the only thing you can do in that situation.
Yeah, no, but it's like, because I knew hockey could get violent, but like this guy's just calm as if he was talking to weather. So when I was a little kid, I watched a guy get his throat slit open at a hockey game, and my dad just jumped in there and saved the day. I'm like, huh?
Don't worry, son. It's okay. He spilled the ketchup.
He's just sleeping.
Just sleeping real hard.
We got good sleep, and then we got hard sleep.
Yeah, hockey is brutal, but it's a little bit more. It's a bit more fruity than it used to be. But in the 80s, like when I was watching it as a kid, I was like, this was like, these guys were gods, man. Like,
dude, way back when they didn't even wear helmets, like how?
Yeah,
how
they were just starting to wear helmets back then, but there's like 8-9 fights per game, you know what I mean? And all these dudes were playing with like broken ribs and wrists and ankles during the playoffs, right? It was just gods, man.
I remember seeing a video that was someone did like a video series. I don't know if I can find it again, but someone did like the average injuries that you could find across any given sport, and then any given like workplace or whatnot. When they got to hockey, I think hockey was one of their longer videos because just how much shit can happen.
Yeah, and you see like a veteran hockey player, like Joe Sakic or whatever, like these guys, they're gentlemen, they're rich, they own like companies or whatever, and they do like press conference, and you look at them and they look like medieval like warriors, like they got scars all over their fucking face, man. They don't have like eyebrows anymore. Like they're like all their eyebrows is lined up like a road map. It's like.
So, what theater of war did you participate in? Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Canadian theater.
Yeah. I played for Colorado and I won 2 Stanley Cups. Okay, that's like the equivalent of 10 wars. Got it.
That's the equivalent of Vietnam and World War
Like,
II.
would you rather like fall face first on like an S mine or play hockey for like 15 years? It's like
let me think about it.
What's the difference?
Oh God, one of my worst baseball memories just came back to me. Jesus Christ!
What? Oh no.
Mets outfielder Kevin Pillar was hit smack in the fucking cheekbone by a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Oh.
The sound, bro. That shit chills you too. Chills your soul, probably.
That was brutal.
The only bad baseball memory I have is when I went to the fucking little play area they had off to this night for some reason, and so so imagine like these metal loops that could spin around. So the kid in front of me climbed up and then kicked off, and he sent this fucking just metal pole right into my nose. That's the only that it was a bonk, and that might be why I have a fucked up sense of smell. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the only
Just
bad baseball.
gonna pop that Kevin Pillar thing in stream discussion. The thumbnail's already enough. His
Holy
like entire fucking nose exploded.
Ah, fuck, dude.
Fucking yikes!
And then he was back in action like 3 weeks later. Hit a home run.
Bro, let's go see blood. Not really.
He was playing with this really stupid. He had like they got the regular batting helmets, but he had like the full like football helmet like visor thing going on with this big plastic cover across his nose. It's like you shouldn't be playing right now, dude.
Yeah, but contracts.
I mean, also Kevin Pillar is just like a dude who wants to go out and play. Like, I mean, then in like the World Series this year, like one of the Braves pitchers like broke his leg, didn't feel it, pitched another inning, and then the trainer was like, "Hey, we just got like the X-rays back. You have a broken leg. You're not going back out there, dude."
Yeah,
He
no,
was
I'm not.
pissed off. He's
A
like,
guy named Guy Carbonneau, like when they won the Stanley Cup, like he had both of his ankles broken in his case, but he was taping his case so tight, like that he wouldn't feel it when he plays, but like after every game he would fucking
Chow's
die.
gotten real desperate now.
Yeah, it's got those.
Hey, you know what? That might work, man. If it works, I'm fucking laughing.
But like, you gonna get another sniper or scout though?
Ooh.
That's the question.
I don't even know. You can always see these guys. See, they're like shooting.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
There's people over here. Yep, they're like all spotted for some reason. So yeah, I'm just gonna go all sniper. Fuck it. Yeah, hear that? Hear the fucking thump noise? They're getting fucked.
I mean, for how fast people hit and throw baseballs, the amount of protective equipment around the face is
quite minimal.
Severely lacking.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the thing. You've got the softer spots of the skull, and yeah, the front part of your skull is the strongest. But
There's some pretty like brutal stuff that I'm not gonna post because it just is too. But like, there's one right where a pitcher gets hit in the head by like a comebacker, 110 miles an hour off the bat, and he just collapses.
Yeah, just like
and just sits there for like 30 seconds, and then has a seizure. And he was fine, but like they canceled they ended that game obviously, and then they canceled the next 2 games because the players were just like.
See, in the hockey, they would just like shovel the blood and then fucking
repaint some of the lines with it.
Yeah, and then just like, all right, let's go, man. Like, come on, chop, like get him out of there. We got a game to finish.
I mean, the score was like 9-1 at that point.
Like in baseball, 9-1 is kind of like pretty much a sure shot.
I mean, yeah, there's been some pretty funny things that have happened in baseball.
Like you need 2 more and a half Grand Slam to get that back up.
I mean, yeah.
Which I guess the chances.
Unheard of, though.
Yeah, or like
it's happened before, but it's not. It's not
percent.
There was the time the Texas Rangers scored 30 runs on the Baltimore Orioles.
Holy shit!
A 30-point game.
And they didn't score until the 4th inning. So they scored 30 runs over like 5 innings. Uh-oh.
Because that was a good run, man, but rip, dude. Oh, shit. Playing the Field of Visions.
I do have a pass.
I wish. What about that top guy? Maybe it'll see it at the top.
I move him down. I move him.
Uh-oh. No, he's leaving. We're good. He's leaving.
Small Victorian child. Small Victorian
Still can't wait for a commander to pop out and just light one of your guys up with an MP40.
Shape holiday, another people's misery.
Oh yeah, that's the funniest thing in Armored Commander 2. There's a skill called Spray and Pray, which because you can, when your crewmen are hanging out of the hatches, you can tell them to open fire with their sidearm. But if you have Spray and Pray, it gives them a machine gun instead, and it's just hilarious to think about that.
Now I got a reason. Now I got a reason to be whining.
He's lost it. He's lost it.
We lost
lost
Chow.
Bro, what are you talking about? It's a good Sex Pistols song. I love that song.
Should I put in an announcements? Rest in peace, Chow.
Chow Sanity has left the building. Be right back.
Will it be back?
Will it?
Dr. Chow works in a certain strange ways, friends. Don't question his methods. He has his rituals.
I'd prefer hard science instead of.
No, what I really don't get about baseball though is right, like none of the fielders wear protective gear. The batter has a helmet, but like that didn't start till the 50s when they were like, wait a minute, hold on. Getting hit in the head by a 100-mile-an-hour projectile isn't healthy.
I don't know if it's because the players choose not to, or if it's just.
Well, no, it's because because right they tested it out in like the minor league, and basically the players chose not to wear the protective caps because they look ugly.
Are you fucking serious?
We'll just make one that just designs something that's aesthetically pleasing, but also functional.
I mean, it's only a problem for pitchers, but.
Well, that one makes a bit of sense, because, balance and all that, but.
Gotta balance the game.
How often the pitchers get hit, though, after bat?
Not very often.
If you get. What is it called? A line drive when a pitcher throws a ball and the batter hits it right back at them?
Yeah, line drive comeback here, which is like the worst possible outcome for a pitcher. For his health.
Why is not frequent? The guy's standing right in the fucking front of him, you know what I mean?
Well, it's just like the timing of baseball and swinging a baseball bat is like millisecond precise for the outcome of what happens.
Yeah, no, because for that to happen,
because you need to hit a ball traveling between 90 and 100 miles an hour on the barrel of a cylinder like 3 inches wide.
Yeah.
And like 3 feet long at a certain point along that 3 feet to actually get an outcome that results. And you need to time it properly to result in just a straight up right back at the pitcher.
Fucking. Bro, I just wiped out an Icross bet.
And also with baseball players, a lot of it is just like trained reflexes to, I need to stick my glove out to catch the ball. So a lot of the time what happens is, like, it'll be heading for the pitcher's face, he'll stick his glove up in front of his face and he'll catch it.
Yeah. He's just going off of instinct ball come close, glove go out. So you get a little bit of that.
But, like, it is still surprising that more pitchers don't get caught.
Yeah, it's like, from an outsider's perspective, it's like you stand in front of the thing that tossed the ball away super fast.
Look, I watched, like, every game of the Red Sox season last season. I don't think a single Red Sox pitcher got hit by a comebacker the whole year in the major league. One of the minor league guys did, but none of the major leaguers.
I can't remember if a line drive happens. Is the batter at fault or no?
No one's at fault.
There's no penalties in baseball either, right?
Well,
You do something stupid like try to go before you're allowed to.
Baseball rules where the umpires can award you bases.
Oh yeah, does that happen often?
So like, no, because it's like the fielder is only allowed to use his glove and his like hands to field. He's not allowed to like throw his cap at the ball and knock it out of the sky. But like, what are you gonna do in like 0.5 seconds? Your second baseman's gonna be, oh shit, gotta throw my hat. It's like, it's never happened.
Yeah, it's a sport where there's not much opportunities for penalty unless the guy. And I think if you're a runner, you can cross-check the fucking dude at the base, right?
You used to be able to, but then in the 2015 playoffs, a Dodgers player slid into like second base really hard to try and break up a double play, and he like shattered like a dude's like entire leg.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. That was horrifying.
And then he didn't get suspended.
No, did he do it on purpose?
Before they made it illegal, like if you injured someone in the process, like the league suspended you. But then the league didn't, and everyone was really fucking pissed off. which rightfully so. So then they're like, if you're sliding into a base, right?
There's a German behind you, Chow.
Length of the bag. You can't just dive headfirst into a dude's crotch.
Very funny.
Injure him.
I would love that in baseball, just to fucking slam through that
if
trick
you
at
wanna
the
see,
fucking home base, man.
Go look up some clips of baseball in the 70s or 80s,
No.
where it was legal to just run over the catcher, and if you drop the ball, you're safe.
They're not melee. What? What are you doing?
What is
Are you
happening?
serious?
Chow, you've broken it.
Snipers don't melee, I suppose.
Chow's anger at the game has made the game more powerful than we could ever imagine.
Yeah, exactly. The game feeds on anger, right? So.
It's like Darth Vader. Yes, let the hate flow through.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I figured something else.
Understood, sir.
Oh.
You gotta keep retreating to build up that squad.
That's what I was saying earlier. It's like, yeah, you build up that RTO guy, you know, that signaler, to some nonsense.
But that's what I'm doing. Bombs are working well, but as soon as I get that artillery, it's gonna be game over for them.
Yes, especially that final line where Chow is right now, where pretty much 90% of his failure happens.
One already strike there. That's like 20 feet dead.
I think that what's really killing everybody right there at that last little bit is they have a sniper, and I swear to God, they have an MG42 hidden back there
The issue
somewhere.
with this game,
It's a guy with an FJ42
so
or an
That's why I'm
FG42.
suffering so bad.
what it
He's just lighting people up back there like an absolute madman.
He'll just wipe the squad out in 2 seconds, and you'll be done if he catches you off guard.
Just call in the Mighty Eighth. Come on, let's go. Get those strap on.
Get a strat, bro. Get a strat. It won't fall on you. It doesn't work that way.
Right strap on there.
It's too inaccurate to hit you or the Germans. They're gonna fall on a French city 20
I just heard one of my bleed out lines. Is someone bleeding out on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the second guy.
Oh, yeah, his mouth is.
No, he has the mustache. This run is doomed.
I mean, that guy also got pinned from one sniper round.
What attempt are we at? 71?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Yikes.
I don't know about you guys, but the Greyhound's impact sound is so fucking satisfying.
Yeah, I like it too, man.
Yeah. I got to hear a lot of it when I made it to wave 50 with only Greyhounds. I had 4 Greyhounds and a scout. They're just hello there.
It's just so fucking crunchy. I love it.
It's the armored recon section.
Final, let's go. You gotta be kidding me. No. Fall back now. Fall back.
Hey, okay, is he screaming SS?
Yeah.
Like the Waffen SS?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I don't question the actors. They, I'll leave you do your thing.
He's like, where are the SS? There's a Greyhound. Help.
Understood, sir.
I'm telling you, just call in the strap bombers.
Oh, I lost the Greyhound, bro.
That's it. Fire support. It's gone.
How long do AT guns last?
For a little while, but the thing is, they're so slow that when they start backing up and they see more enemies, they start backing up because that's what vehicles do. Because they're not jerks. Oh, sweet!
They just hit himself.
All right, fucking game over, boy.
He just hit
We got
himself.
this.
Nah,
Sniper
there's
crew,
more.
what's up?
There's a second line. They have defense and depth.
Oh, it's almost like just the doctrine or something. Now they're gonna start hitting all their shots.
Just have one.
just a bullshit game.
We're falling back. No. Yeah, this guy dies. Tough luck.
Let's move. Double time.
All right.
Concentrate your fire. Damn it.
No medkits.
No, my case. this map is just such a fucking mess. It's nothing but red and brown.
What's beyond that ruin? What is there still left?
Ooh,
that
that's
was
some
an AT.
sweet ass hits, boys.
That was an AT shell too. That motherfucker. There shouldn't have been chips. It should have just been missed, and that's it.
Mr. Greedy Jungle shitty command skills still pays off.
Are there more? There's gotta be more.
Yeah, like a big fan of the AT guns, I get it. Well, sometimes you gotta deal with the hands that, is given to you, I suppose.
AT guns.
All it takes is like one lucky hit, and you're gonna be running out of firepower.
Yeah,
one good foul shot could down like a guy and really hurt another.
Now he's in winning position because that house blocks line of sight.
Yeah.
So now we're playing Mud and Blood. Now we're back in the game now.
Now we're not playing Mud Stalingrad. We're playing.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're not playing Mud and Blood Ypres. Chow now is doing something quite controversial and is going for the downside of the map. He's pulling a flank.
We're still out of range, see? We're out of
Trying to maybe confuse the enemy.
How much do you bet there's 4 Germans behind that car?
There's so much. I don't know what's going on here.
I think did a truck just roll up?
That would be fucking hilarious, dude.
He just left. Where did he go?
Off the
They're
top.
leaving, bro. They're leaving. Their timer's
but
over.
which side did they leave at?
Oh, they go to the left.
No, they're there. They're engaged.
AT guns are surprisingly accurate, despite their small blast radius. They can still do stun, which is
Yeah, they don't have much fragmentation, but if they direct hit, yeah. They actually is slightly under appreciated, but that's cool. That's
Yeah,
not
it
in
doesn't
blood for
matter
you.
if you get it's a 57mm AP HE smoke even you're dead.
Yeah, if that hits you, man, your day's over.
I
You
kind
can
of
go
wish
home.
the AT guns weren't countered by, tanks, which is what they're supposed to counter. Because every time I bring in my AT gun to deal with the Panzer just turns, blasts it, and it goes back to fucking up my guys. Same with the Stood.
An AT gun on the offensive is almost fucking useless against tanks.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I'll have my guys engaging a tank to keep it distracted, then the tank will just say, "Oh wait, there's an AT gun. I'm just gonna deal with this real quick," and then it deal with it.
Okay, then we spin
I see. There's the gun. Where the gun is. I couldn't see.
Why would they not though, Yesty? Right?
I know, but it's like it always feels like they just manage to get the direct hit first shot, and then it's like, well, why don't you?
That's we call this cognitive bias.
Yeah, confirmation bias. I know. But I feel so sad. I call in the AT guns for infantry, not vehicles, because I find that they don't work against vehicles. I don't know, unless it's like an OPO, it can't fight back.
I mean, American AT guns don't really have that good of a track record.
Fair enough.
Like what, using the 37mm till 42, early 43. Then they stole the British one. They stole the 6-pounder because it was just better.
Oh,
no way.
The sniper rush. Okay.
No way. He's gonna. No way. He's
gonna run it.
Oh.
Greedy, are you watching?
Oh, that's a whole fucking depot.
Oh shit, he's got it.
Let's go, baby! Dr. Chow!
There we go!
Hockey man, brother!
21. So the current record is 21-51.
Fuck you, I'm still playing with this profile.
You could get another. You could get another AT gun.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Easter front.
Acton and what's the last one?
Got it.
Oh my god, my frame rate back again, yes!
Oh, it's a short map.
Woo, I'm almost there.
You could have gotten a third AT gun, which was silver ranking, and just been like.
Alright, Greedy, you see how easy it was when you use tactics?
It only took Chow literally going insane, but we did it. Oh, he got one tapped.
Oh no.
There's so many.
Look at this.
Okay, he's gonna promote a medic or something.
No, he's gonna use his.
Oh, look at that wall, baby! Look at that wall!
That wall's fucked up.
Oh yeah, this is what's gonna happen.
They're calling in their friends. They're bringing up
They're
reinforcements.
fucking mad at you, man.
Well, the money is about to get very bad.
Please hit here, please. No.
They missed the wall, bro.
Which is funny because if you look
hit
at those
those
two bombs
tiles.
on screen right now, it should have hit them. They had the nurse space.
It's like I'm watching into my future right now.
This is because technically this is what you'll have to deal with, right? Or is it? Would it be
No,
random?
because it's random.
It'll be randomized. Yeah, it's not seed. Although, like the submarine game I'm working on, like it's still a concept. Like it'll be seeded. So, and every week, you know, we're gonna bring people to different places, but it'll be the same on everybody's game. So, but it'll be like even me, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. But people can come back to the Discord and say, "Hey, man, like I went fucking 10 miles north, 3,000 meter deep, and I found this fucking, you know."
3,000 meters deep. Jesus,
Oh,
that's a submarine.
It goes to 6,000.
What the hell is that submarine made of?
Oh, it's you know it's in the future obviously, and it's like a smaller submarine too. It's like a one-man submarine.
Okay, yeah.
It's kinda like
no, we can get that.
We're gonna explain that depth with future tech.
Yeah. Well, no, like I mean, I got a channel going with some regulars, and we're doing some magical engineering kind of deal.
I mean,
It's-
even
it's
with
based on,
today's
like-
tech, a one-man sub going that deep's
Yeah, it's
completely
possible
feasible.
today. Yeah.
Actually, like pretty easy.
They did that on that South America fucking. It goes like super fucking deep, like. But they had a crack in their window and they had to come back up. I would have too, man.
If I saw a crack in my window, I probably would have pissed myself right then and there and say, "Hey, come here."
Meanwhile, the
That's
fucking,
what they did.
engineer that just like scratched a pencil along it.
Yeah, no, his hair fell on the window. Like,
Slow action cycles.
Those two Germans are really giving you a lot of trouble. Now they're both hidden. He's running along the top of the wall.
Bro,
He's not even in
the
cover
only place
technically.
there's no cover. He's absolutely trying to troll you, man.
Did he get away? Oh my god, he did.
He got away and lived to tell the tale.
The mega troll.
bro, those trolls like what turns into those fucking pop ass singing trolls.
The Waffen troll.
Oh, but I have a question. When it comes to cars and when they're blown up and whatnot, or just cars in general, because they're never perfectly lined up, you know.
I don't care. Oh yeah, Octagon, I forgot. Who cares?
You don't have informant.
I know.
Someone's gonna die.
Let's go. Go.
So like, and same with sandbags, because they're not always perfectly vertical.
Yeah.
But if you had a car or sandbag that's really angled, would it be possible for like the cover block to?
It's possible, but I don't want to, man.
No, I'm not saying like right now. I'm just curious if it would be like down the
Yeah,
line.
like it's like, it's all about like making a video game. Essentially, it's about concessions, right? So there's perfection, and there's also like where are you gonna sacrifice time versus what the outcome of like that thing, especially when you're like a one guy, you know, team.
Yeah,
it's kind of like. So you can accomplish what you want but you're gonna have to do some sacrifice, you know, and so like polygons are cool for cover, but if I deal with like straight angles, then my code just got simplified by 10.
Sorry, what?
Fucking mine.
Mine, yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
So that's the thing there. Just it's like people are like, hey, where there's no doors in buildings, like why not? Like, you know, like nobody complained about that, and it's fine. Like, you know, it's like it works in close combat.
Like a proper breach into the building? No.
Oh yeah, I should say that even if they're panic, I can still use hotkeys.
Like I'm not gonna, you know, I could code a pathfinding algorithm. It's gonna take me 2 weeks to implement and plus 7 months of bug finding, but like you know. I don't think it's gonna serve us.
Everyone's gonna die.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like with the car on the bottom of the screen right now, it's a bit off. Like lining up cover with that or something.
It can be better for sure.
And it
Also,
works
I think the sprite for the husk, let's call them husk, is a bit it's like off by 20 pixels.
Yeah, I just call them scraps. That's just what I call them.
Yeah,
It's just a troll. Leave it in. Just leave the cover slightly off, just to troll people.
Well, this is not the first one to beat that stupid challenge.
I mean that's why I put the F9 key, man. It's like if you have like it's
Chow, if someone beats it in less attempts, though, it doesn't really matter.
Do we know the number of attempts it took?
Probably like 12 or something.
do we know the time it took?
It's 21:51.
It was 2 hours. So like 2 hours.
Well, that's a bit slow, Chow. Like, maybe you're tired and mad and drunk.
I don't drink.
Literally insane, but
The current record is somewhere like 12 attempts, and with a final. I don't know, maybe not the. We can maybe count attempts, but like the time. First category would be time, and that would be.
Yeah, time is definitely a thing.
Bro,
Because somebody's gonna rush for time and he's gonna get his teeth pushed in multiple times.
Bro,
Until he's like, alright, I'm taking my time, and that's the time he's gonna probably pass through if he's skilled.
Made it to the end, and one German.
I mean, I
wiped out
feel
the
like
cake.
also if Chow wasn't so staunch on getting everyone killed every time.
Hey, Greedy, is it the German with the FG42?
I think so.
Yeah, nice fucking guy, man.
That guy has killed so many people.
He's lining up the Iron Cross. He does like 7 of them. He doesn't even know what to do with
He's gonna
them.
get like 800 Iron Cross saves. He's gonna get a full suit of armor of Iron Crosses. Like, I cannot die.
He has a loincloth made of Iron Crosses.
I always think it's funny when I have like a machine gun or automatic, or like an SMG right on top of an Iron Cross guy, because it's like, nah, you get 3 vet saves, I have 30 rounds.
Exactly. There's 20 rounds coming at you,
Yeah,
man.
no, but then there was my guy with the Tommy gun at like 10 yards from a dude, and they couldn't hit each other for like 4 minutes. And then the German was finally like, okay, enough's enough. And he
Yeah,
killed
I'm
my
coming
guy.
out of my cover and I'm gonna smoke. I come and smoke you close range. Well, just within the my K98 sweet spot, where I get double skills, but you don't.
Yeah, if only I should have given him like the quadruple M1 Thompson upgrade. It'd be like quad wields. He would have missed every shot because the recoil's like 8 billion.
Yeah, that thing kicks like a mule, man.
Just imagine though, it's like Saving Private Ryan, but it's like turned into like a generic Hollywood action film, like Tom Hanks charging Omaha Beach with 2 Tommy guns.
Like on each hands, man, just like full bursting. Waiting from the hips.
with the drum mag, obviously.
Oh, obviously, because you know.
I'm ready to fight, sir.
That guy just walk out of cover.
I'm ready to fight, sir.
There he goes.
No, you guys are bullshitting me. This does not have a faster action cycle.
Can you make it to that wall or what? Or you don't want to?
No,
I
Chow,
need the
Herb,
firepower,
fix it.
bro.
Johnson!
Herb? Yes, Herb.
Sure.
Herb fixed the action cycle for snipers and bolt actions. You can't micro a guy with a sniper to get him to shoot faster.
Oh, let him do
I know that, but you said like the Garage, the Skull Garage had like a faster action cycle. Someone's told that to me. Well, whoever said that was bullshitting.
Alright.
This guy has the same fucking fire rate as, you know, whatever. I'm still doing it because, you know, it's a habit. Because I still have faith.
Yeah, let him, you know, it's good. We don't want to disturb the magic, man.
Yeah, at least he has a
Magic is
scope,
bullshit,
though,
just
so
like
it's got that going for it. It's
You say
better
that because you're
looking.
mad right now.
I'm actually a little bit more calm.
A little.
I just have like more like a pessimistic attitude.
I'm firing.
Just charge. 2v1.
Bro, I'm
It's like,
gonna post
you
like
can't
all the
win.
noise music I know in the music channel just to annoy Lance.
Right away.
Does that actually piss Lance off?
Do not annoy Lance.
Bro, yeah. I like if I spam like I don't know like more than four songs in like a day or so. or like a quote or something like that. It's like stop
Yeah,
spamming.
sometimes Lance gets a bit upset about some pretty trivial stuff, but
I noticed
Well,
that.
it's Lance, man. He's German. He's old. I'm old too. I understand. I'm not German though.
Let's
But
go. Let's go.
that's not idea. Oh, it knows.
It's dropping.
Buddy.
So far, we got 3.
Oh, got someone loose.
how you drop the driver?
Well, now that's just a permanent machine gun position.
Exactly. Oh shit, son.
Huh?
You guys did. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
I didn't know that those 42s could jib.
Yeah. If you got a fair amount of damage in a short amount of time, the structure of your body will
Doesn't
collapse.
hold up. So was
Yeah.
that why guys were just disappearing after MG fire?
They don't disappear. They give or they die.
You've seen this, like people talking about how so my guy got lit up by like a half-track machine gun, but when he died, he didn't like explode. He just disappeared. You saw this, right?
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like,
He got shot so hard he went into a different fucking dimension.
Exactly. That's mine, bro.
That AP mine channel.
Ciao. Basic rules, okay? Let's go back over them. No mind stepping.
Rule 1: do not step on explosives.
I still like how when I
Ooh.
Yeah.
What did I just say?
Please tell me you're recording this.
Yeah, we're recording. How long's the video? Fucking.
I still like when me and Chow were trying to figure out how.
Oh god.
When me and Chow were trying to figure out how to defuse mines, he's like, I think you put your engineer or sapper right on top of it. So I just had my fucking sapper literally eat an 18 mine.
Hey, I mean, it was diffused, right?
Go.
There's a mine right there.
Alright, I'm gonna lose this. Yeah, there's my luck. Let's go.
Did you intentionally do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna test my luck, man.
Yeah, he's just, he's getting rid of the bad luck, so for the fight, he's full of good luck. It's like, when in Dungeon Dragon, you roll all your ones.
Chow, that mine was spotted. You didn't have to worry about it.
It's like in Dungeon Dragon, when you roll your 20-sided dice a couple of times.
Low rolls. Sometimes they have like a
Yeah, you get all the low rolls out. There's actually a video on this, eh? Have you seen it? The guy is like the personality of a 20-sided dice. It's like when you buy a dice and you give it a couple of test rolls. And he's like, when you see a guy doing this, he's fucking serious about his business.
Oh my god, let's go.
And then he says, like,
bring it out for a test run before buying it, though.
And he's like, well, the fucking funny thing is, like, this guy's dead serious. He's like, then you can know, like, the personality of a dice, you know what I mean?
That machine gun is still there.
I mean, you could also just do a science and figure out which side is the heaviest.
It's like, if the dice gives you a couple of 11s, 12s, like, that's a shy dice, I guess. So he's not going to give you a lot of 20s, but when it's important, he's going to give you 20s. So you may want to get this dice, but not as your primary dice.
When I first started playing D&D, we started out on Kick, and we got a dice bot, and I fucking hated it because it would never give me anything above a 12 until I got an actual dice set and started rolling natural, stuff. And even to this day, when I would use the dice bots on Discord, because we moved to Discord, it would always fuck me over, no matter what it was. So I just refuse to use dice bots. I have to use.
I'm legendary for bad rolls too. Like, we play Dungeon Dragon every 2, 3, 4 weeks. I'm legendary for bad rolls, dude.
Got it. And my friends and I, right? We had like our first D&D campaign, and then I was the asshole who used an AoE attack when everyone was like beating up the dude in melee. And I rolled a 20 and everyone died. Critical damage. It is like, I guess we gotta restart now, you're all dead.
I cast Fireball. Sir, the room isn't big enough. I cast Fireball.
This is a bit of a situation here, Chow.
I forget it. It was like 2 years ago. I forget the actual spell.
It's not a perfect storm, but it's a pretty damn fucking fine one, that's for sure. Because you get an open terrain to fuck out, a permanent energy that is actually protected by armor.
The hourly effect, it is still made of ice.
Now, does that MG have to reload, or is it?
Yeah, it reloads. Coax's turrets are reloading, but you won't see the animation, but it does. But they have like pretty big ass slings though.
The driver just eats all the empty boxes.
Well, the driver's dead. He's not eating things for a while.
Well, you know, it doesn't mean you can't just put them in his mouth. Like,
Bro, that machine gun's doing a bad job of present somehow or something.
But you're in counterattack range right now, huh?
Well, he's engaging the enemy. I don't.
If you're more than a screen away, they don't like that.
yeah, it's so that sniper spam. You can't just do that, right?
See, look at that.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Until Hans retreats. He's just standing there, just chilling.
No fear. It got up. Never
Well,
mind.
that MG's cranking their momentum. But that
You
hit
got
probably
hit a second time. That man's taken 2 shots.
yeah. So that hit probably like push him to over the edge. That dude is uncovered though behind that car husk kind of deal. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's go dig him. Okay, let's see here.
You could just hide underneath the building. You wouldn't be able to.
Let's see
What the fuck? Where did he come
Can't
from?
wait for more people to get to like get in our den, and for just to have scout sniper like veteran scout sniper lineups get absolutely shredded.
Understood.
Yeah, it's almost no choice to rush that wall and fucking pray for Gygax to be merciful.
They are doing Australian kills. Fuck, I'm an LCA.
That half-track gunner is just.
Get to that fucking wall, mate.
That half-track gunner is just landing.
Oh, dude, fucking.
No.
Was that Airbus?
No, that was
mine.
it. That was 18 mine.
Oh, perfect.
Throw the
Oh,
grenade at the half track.
Come on, bro, come on. Oh, bounce off.
It didn't even kill him. That shit dropped in the
I love how the half-track's demonstrating the exact arc and spread of shell casings.
Yeah. I should create a couple exceptions for the
Alright,
better
we're
spread.
going back to our sniper strat.
Come on, Chow.
Chow, you're better than Sniper Strat.
Didn't he invent
It's
it?
almost cheating, man.
Fucking, I'm
That's
not
how you.
gold. You can't fucking see me
That's,
try to kill you.
that's how you pass the greedy jungle challenge, buds. Almost like cheating.
Whoever
Too easy.
passes the greedy jungle challenge without using like a full sniper squad, props to them.
Does it in under 20 minutes.
Welcome into
I want to see
under
fucking
20
good
minutes.
break. I think that's fucking possible. I'll see, I don't know, someone get
Hey,
like, a good
I-
probability.
I have a 3080, man. I was running at 34 frame per second.
Yeah, I was running
Did you have
10
the
FPS per
decals
second at
infinite
fucking
max
thing.
though?
Huh?
Did you have the decals and stuff up all the way?
No. Now
Yeah.
that I don't need it. Now I can put it back there.
Okay, sir. Moving out.
I mean, it took me until like wave 120 to start running into frame issues.
I always run into frame issues. I don't know what y'all are.
Yeah, you run frame issues off the line, man. Off the starting line.
Off the line is the only time I don't run into frame issues, except in Veer. There I do run into frame issues. But that's because all those fucking
No,
time.
but what happened in that like really long classic game is I was just holding them at bay, and then like a truck came in and ran over like 80 bodies in like 2 seconds, and like blew up the graphics card.
Yeah, absolutely. There's like 700 fucking flying million parts of body parts and blood.
I like counted the individual rounds coming out of the 1919. It's like there's 1, 2.
That's what happened when I had like Chromebook was playing Mud and Mud 3 for 2 days. It was a like there was a screenshot of that Wolf sent. It looked like fucking child play to what I had. Oh gosh, because my guys were stationed right up. They were trying to fight for control of a wall, when I last left off. So they were behind some natural cover. Then there was a fucking wall, and I had my gunners with bipods up, and Germans just kept coming to that fucking wall.
Get fucked.
That was just a solid line of rifles. That was kind of satisfying.
There we go. Now we're we're east in front of them. Yeah.
Here's the field of death.
Those black tiles can go fuck themselves.
Someone get hit with the fuck.
Another 18 line.
Ow.
I don't know why.
I mean, this is actually like a really good defensive position for the Germans.
Yeah, but we don't like it.
They got a wall. They got a minefield.
I got it.
Your men shot out the driver before the gunner and gave them a machine gun position.
For fuck's sake. I'll never get inside. We don't care. Fuck you.
Hey, I mean, they're running out of mines in this little bit of the map because you keep setting them all off.
One's a mine clear once.
Man, we got some
Everybody
good shit from the
mine.
community, man. Like this mentally broken guide. That's pretty good.
Are you ready?
Oh, look, there they are in their defense in depth.
Watch our flanks.
Guys, please shoot the fucking MG. Don't focus the guys in the sandbag all the way up there.
Don't have their priorities straight. They're like infants. They don't have object permanence.
Opening fire.
Yes, but the thing is right in front of them and is being very loud. Oh, it's reloaded.
But see that?
It's unreloaded.
They don't see the German. That means they can't shoot at it. That's how infants work. They're literally toddlers. Oh, now they're starting shooting him. Yeah. Shoot back! There we go.
I think it's a good thing that we opened the wiki to everyone because there's a lot of good input from a lot of people out there, man. It's good stuff.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go stop. Let's turn back.
Just gonna call it Greyhound and calling your Greyhound to deal with that son of a bitch.
What do you mean?
We're gonna save for another tab, just in case there's like a stronger position right here.
I mean, that MG's having a
Chow,
field there.
saving things for a later that you might not ever get to is not a good idea.
Yes, it is. It's for next attempt.
You could also
Bring
call
an
it...
anti-tank gun at least.
Yeah, you could... Okay, it's done. It carried a total of 5 Germans, 1 driver, 1 gunner, 3 crew, 3
Bro, I carried the
passengers.
whole squad. What are you talking about?
Was it a whole squad? Okay, I did it right here. I only heard 3 dismount.
I don't even know. You probably... Okay, yeah. Okay.
I just float.
Yeah, I think I'll stream a ton of Recon tomorrow.
Well, today is tomorrow.
Yeah, but also tomorrow.
What the fuck? That was a bad
Like,
idea.
I'm like at like Cologne outskirts in like
Yo,
Spain.
who's the one who asked me for the AT gun? Oh yeah, was it you, the city and Polar? Fuck you.
Yeah,
Okay, where's
I call yo.
Man down. I repeat. Man down.
No, but I'm gonna get a new profile going on Recon today and tomorrow. See how far I can get.
I'm ready to fight, sir. I got eyes on mine here.
And hurt the passengers and gunners and all that.
Lay down some cover fire.
They're not immune to it. Same with fire now. Food vehicles will be affected by it.
See, the thing with Recon is like playing Recon smart. Sometimes it just ain't that interesting to watch. You're just wandering around some trees.
Yeah, that's why the new Recondo will be a little more fun to watch because there's a lot of interactivity within the forest itself, right? So,
Yeah.
moving around leaves and not crushing plants and
What I'm thinking. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have a perfect angle. If I could, I would just like send my guy over there.
Speaking of recon, there was. Do y'all know the voice line? You know the when you manually toggle going into overt, and there's just that move, like the guy screams "move" really aggressively.
That was
Yeah.
the precursor to understood.
Yeah. When that guy just screams "move," I love that voice line, but I had to.
And then the guy carrying the wounded ranger moved like half a pixel per second faster.
Well, this guy's having a hard time. Fucking big ass veins in his neck and forehead. It's like, fuck. That guy's heavy with all this gear.
But I had to do that scream at work one time because I work at A1 and down the belt is A3. A3 stopped the IC belt for like 20 minutes. No one knew what the fuck they were doing. We just assumed they have their thumbs up their asses most of the time, but I saw them just not doing anything with the belt. So I went down there, I screamed that fucking move voice line and just went back. People were laughing their asses off on A1, and then we got a complaint from A3.
You can't recon people,
They told
buddy.
us to do our job.
You can't tell civvies to ranger the fuck up, Justine. That's doesn't.
Oddly enough, telling your manager, they're giving your manager the reason was like, at the end of the story, my manager could tell I wasn't doing too hard. He was like, "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I feel like I'm about to throw up." And he's like, "Why didn't you tell me anything?" I'm like, "Because I needed to ranger the fuck up." And it's like, "Well, I don't know what that means, but you can't do that."
You don't know what it means, but it's against
Don't do that.
he was I appreciate Los. He treats us like humans, which is odd for a manager and a warehouse.
Yeah, he seems like a really good dude, man. I don't know what it means, but you can't do that, buddy.
Like I'm just thinking, like I remember because it was the day that you told me to rank the fuck up. Every time I felt like I feel like shit. I'm just like how funny French Canadian told me to rank the fuck up. But like, yeah, no, my fire, you doing good. I'm just like, no. It's like, well, why not? Like, ranger the fuck up. I don't know what that means, but
how many mines has Chow stepped on? Like all of them?
Yes. Well, half of them, not all.
We need an emoticon in the chat for Ranger to fuck up. RTFU. This is nice. This is a cool map, though. I like it.
It is. It's a pretty cool.
This is a nice map.
No, you.
Do you want me? Or do you? Oh, where the fuck's that guy going? Or do you want me to do like a Ranger the fuck up line? And if so, like what context would be useful?
I mean, not for Mon and Blood 2 though.
Nah, okay.
RTFU is like 100% fucking recondo, but we're gonna have a blast with recondo. That's for sure.
Like I've said before, my neighbors are gonna think I've just gone from being a very sports crowd to moving out and some Vietnam vet with very bad PTSD moved in.
It could be like the line for when you stabilize the guy.
It's about to get served. Oh, secondary explosion there.
Cal's lost his mind. He's singing the fucking banana song.
Yeah,
he's gone. He's gone, man. Let it go.
I just drop him to 35% when he does that. You know.
The funny thing is, I was singing that song one day at work when I was just trying to get through the day, and it's just other people started singing it too, and we got A1 and A2 singing that song.
I mean, kind of fits, you know. Like stacking shit.
Yeah, we're just stacking shit, pulling shit off belts. Look, it kind of fit, but it's just funny as fuck. I don't know.
Understood.
Guys, I think we need a doctor.
What happened to Joust? Wait, Joust, just go to the right. Holy shit, he's lost it. Chow, you good, bud?
No,
I'll take
there was no response. It's confirmed.
Yeah.
A worst case.
He has reached the final stage.
That German is taking a lot of shots and just like not. He's not even in cover. There he goes.
Staying alive, ha, 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 ha. Staying alive, staying alive, ha, 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 ha.
That's probably that's my cue, boys.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
I was lost it. Couldn't believe him. It's all gone to shit.
But I like the map though. Oh shit.
Yeah, it got the extendo glitch.
It got extended because it's his second try.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started out short and then extended.
Alright, so I think I might have it.
So, what is like? Is there varying map lengths aside from the battle edition?
There's different maps. I think have some areas have like shorter maps because I want greater concentration of enemies. So Veer was really nasty and it was like really hard to progress. So I want like a shorter map with I think so. Anyways, so with I'm too tired to think about this, but like I think my logic was like I want Veer to be concentrated. So in Ogden Forest, where Polar was finding, like the map is pretty short too, and there's like zero fucking long line of sight, so it's just like brutal.
There were some nasty firefights.
Yeah, short range encounters, and just
there was like guys would come around the corner with like a grease gun, light up a German, and then get domed by a G43, and just be like, "Holy fuck, man!"
And then two more dudes pops out of cover, like holy shit, and then you go back behind your cover, and then they regroup, and then four dudes comes at you, and you're like, "Fuck!" You know, it's great.
It's really it's a light rifleman paradise though when you get frags.
Yeah.
Understood.
The problem is getting there.
Yeah.
I took
everybody dies really fast in Ogden Forest.
I took some pretty serious casualties.
Oh, there's some micro here. Let's go. Oh, wrong micro. Never mind.
Chow's gone so insane he can't micro properly. Oh no.
Oh yeah. That's how I know like Chow's mental condition is like I judge him by his micro.
In a while, actually, I mostly just use hotkeys, and so my mouse to mouse stuff like drag and clicking or like precise clicking stuff is a little out of the water.
Can we bring back like the Mega Hans corpse from Blood 3, where occasionally you kill a German, his body would just be huge?
Oh, I remember that.
Why is there just a flare gun back here?
We're killing the guy. Okay.
There's legs.
He's under the line.
It's funny because the legs are sticking out, but the flare is not sticking.
It's just legs and a flare gun.
Alright, see. Now I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna call it off because...
Yeah, me too, man. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. We've been fighting this.
I've been here long enough to witness Chow's slide into insanity.
Behind by 83 days. I was behind by 20 days, and that was a pain to make up. Can you even make up 83 days in the amount of time left?
Bro, did anyone see that picture I posted on the Topics channel about like the MacBook Air, whatever, camera quality? No one? Because I'm just saying that was my actual face.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, and look like Curl Kurtz because of the shadowing. So I'm just saying, that's what I'm at right now.
Well, I'm off.
Yeah. Oh, yo. I saw someone make some good ass fucking. Yo, that's cool. I'm looking at the game dev. This Curl Yuri looks like some good ass shit right here.
Game dev.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be good stuff. Looking forward to see that.
Upload this definitely tonight. And I'm gonna put it in
Yeah.
the description because I don't wanna sound too angry.
Well, it's like those like podcast streams kind of deal.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
go.
podcast streams where you hear people talking about something interesting, they just hear people in the background. I don't know.
Yeah,
Man.
everybody talking on top of each other and shit. It gets chaotic.
It does get chaotic, but it's
Well, that's
fun.
what we do, man. You know, that's what we do.
Yeah, yeah. You're Sissy. You could probably use that footage in your intro, or I don't know, some other thing for.
There's some good shit, man. Yeah, that's right. There's some good shit in there.
I kind of want the intro to be dynamic because I don't want it to get stale. Because I plan on doing more than just.
Well, small cuts is good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't want it to just be the same damn thing over and over again because there's a lot of stuff in Mono Blood, and I want to do like a lesson over the major things and then go into like advanced classes and shit like that. I don't know. It's a project that I really want to explore because I think it could be fun, but also helpful for the community. I want to give something back other than just voice lines because
Alright,
appreciate it, man. That's good stuff.
I'm just not doing that.
What?
I've reset my profile. I'm not continuing after.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, you reset the other dude's profile, but
well, it's his now, I guess. Yeah. No, it's his for sure.
I haven't been to VR in a long time because I'm also just I don't know what does I play.
My computer does not like VR.
Oh, VR is tough on the computer. It's probably because all those tiles, man.
Yeah, is it because they're all interactable?
Yeah, look at VR. It's probably a better way to do this, but I want every tile to be independently destroyable because I'm just,
You hate poor people's rigs.
No, it's just I like destruction, man. It's so fucking satisfying. So like if there's,
I mean, could you just do like limit to like two tiles or like 4x2 tiles?
Well, I could probably do 4x4, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That divides the
complexity would be like I don't know what does that be.
But like I don't know if you realize, but all tiles can be there's like I think 6 tiles different, and they can all be like 90-degree variant. So it creates a ground that is always different, which is anyways.
So that's by 6 to the 4th different types of tiles. 2x2 tiles we could probably do. Permutations.
Yeah. All right, Greedy Jungle, thank you for your madness, man. You brought some stuff in the community. I hope you fucking finish your level. But Chow showed you, how easy it was. So.
I'm almost there. Almost.
All right, man. I wish you good luck. Yusti, Chow, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Right.